What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? All right. I'm just getting my quick coffee. Are we live? Let me make sure the chat's working.
00P says, "Hey Swafty."
Thank you for the subarino.
Kadrina says, "Good morning."
Good morning, Kadrina. All right.
Coward Patty says, "We live."
Thank you, man. Was it Coward Patty that subbed? Did just sub? Oh shoot, I gotta change this. All right, hold on. I might have to change the. Wait, I gotta change the light. 1 second.
Yeah, it was I.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Auto white balance, and then the ISO's got to be auto. Okay, there we go. Because the thing is, I turned off my truck. When I turn off the truck, these settings change. There we go. Auto white balance. How's everybody doing today? Listen, I started off the day late because I was. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that the chat for YouTube works. Let me just link it real quick. YouTube fetch. There we go. All right, YouTube. If you talk on YouTube, I should be able to hear you now.
Hawk00P says, "I'm off to doing Uber to my fellow colleague." At Benjenkin 1605 says, "Hi from Southwest Cornwall."
And then I do have a set of free drinks right now. I have like a hot mocha. I have 2 cafe lattes. Would you like any
UK.
of them?
I'll have 1 cafe latte. All right. It's free coffee. Let's go. There's a cafe latte. We're going to have some cafe latte.
This is a regular one.
And this is mine, right?
Yes, and that is your hot coffee.
That's my hot coffee. Thank you.
John Hainu.
Hey, what's up, Ava?
Can I have a coffee too?
Dude, I have an extra. Does anybody want an extra coffee? I have an extra one. Listen. Okay, remember the new camera that I was going to set up? The DJ Action 6? I had to return it.
Hi, Chad.
I had to return it. Remember the fiber optic cable, the USB-C? I had to return it.
Seal Test says, "He'll have it."
Remember the wide angle lens that I got for the DJ Action 6? I had to return it.
Coward Patty says, "Yeah, sure. Let me just driving the 1,100 miles real fast."
And the
Hawk00P says, "You got it from Best Buy?"
And the housing to protect the DJ Action 6, I had to return it. I was mad. That's why I didn't stream earlier. I got so mad that I went to I returned them all. Give me my money back. The thing is, the DJ Action 6 has problems sending the webcam signal. It's 10 frames per second no matter what I do. Even with a fiber optic USB-C cable, it didn't work. So maybe there's ways of troubleshooting, because I think it definitely is a voltage issue. So maybe I could use because I plugged in a very short cable and it worked. But maybe perhaps it needs a powered extender or something. I don't know. Maybe it just needs more power. I want to show you guys something. You see this over here? You see that line right there in front of me? That line is to a new coffee shop that opened up. I just went to the Starbucks right here. That's a line. Those cars that you see right there, that's a line, and it goes as far as you can see to that coffee shop way over there in the distance.
Says, "Swifty,
I love
you."
There's a new coffee shop. I love you too. There's a new coffee shop. The new coffee shop is called 7 Brew. It's called a 7 Brew. Look at that line, and there's a pack of cars over there all parked, and all these people are waiting for coffee for 7th Brew. Is it that good? They opened it right next to the Starbucks. Right next to it. And the Starbucks has no line, and 7th Brew is like a line down the block. When we saw it opening, we're like, haha, a coffee shop. That's not going to do that well. What the hell is 7th Brew?
People just like new stuff.
Oh, that's why Starbucks is giving free coffee. Starbucks gave me a free coffee. I have 2 coffees here. Dude, they're nervous. They're like,
"Good. Starbucks sucks ass." Howard Patty says,
Twitch,
if they
clip
put in
it.
a Dutch Bros,
Twitch,
it will
clip.
be packed for a week or two as
Oh
well.
my god.
Jopa says, really?
I
That's crazy.
gotta tell Sasha. I gotta tell Sasha. She's gonna think it's super funny.
Satbotita says,
Let me tell
you
Sasha.
gonna play Classic Plus?
No, I'm not gonna play
At
Classic Plus.
Zohan88
Yeah,
says,
I'm gonna play Classic
people
Plus.
love that place. The line is always like that where I live too.
Where's the 7th brew? What did they
Chazo88
do?
says,
Why is it so
7th
good?
brew just opened up and
Sasha,
I was what the hell is this place?
Sasha, the 7th
Dragon
brew
TV
line
says,
is
yo,
even
what's up,
longer.
Swifty?
Is even longer, and the Starbucks is giving away free coffee. I ordered a coffee in Starbucks because I'm not gonna do that line for 7th brew. I got a coffee in Starbucks and they were like, "Would you like? We have extra latte." They had a whole bunch of them. We have extra lattes. We're giving away today, and I was like, "Oh, dude, Starbucks is nervous, dude."
I mean, I would be too.
There was no line at Starbucks, honey. No line at Starbucks, and there was a line around the block for 7th brew.
But you know, that's just the beginning. Let's see what happens going forward. But I'm sure Starbucks is a little upset.
What a freaking grand opening. They killed it. That's insane.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
But it was like that last week too, I heard.
It was like that last week, all week. It's just a line around the block. It's kind of like
I'll wait. I don't need to wait.
Chick-fil-A.
To be one of the first.
'Cause-
I don't care. The coffee's going to taste the same today as it will a month from now. So
Yeah.
I'll wait until, you know.
Maybe their coffee's really good. You know, we got to go try it.
Yeah, but I don't need to sit in that line.
We got to sit in the line, honey. Maybe we can park and just walk over, honey. We'll park and walk over.
All right. Well, I gotta go.
All right. Bye. Bye-bye. I had to tell Sasha. Because that's near our house.
Zirac says, 7 brew is so good. It will calm down eventually.
Dude, Starbucks is freaking nervous. I never thought Starbucks would be nervous giving away free coffee. Wow. Holy moly. That's kind of dirty to open a 7th brew right next to Starbucks, though.
Dutch Brothers is the same way here.
Dutch Brothers? What the hell is up with coffee? Do they offer it cheaper? Do they have cheaper coffee, or is it?
Swifty.
I don't know. Why is it so much better? Why is it everybody want to go there?
AURUSD 6 says, are you guys married?
Yeah, I'm married. Married?
Zirac says,
married.
Cheaper and way better. Chazo 88
married.
Says, charges you $20+ for a coffee and give you one for free for the illusion. Yuppers. Wow. That's cool. Anyway, I put I put the regular camera that I had back there, which is the DJI Action 4. I've got a housing on it. I got rid of the DJI Action 6. Got my money back. I mean, how much was it? It was like $450 or something like that. Got that back. Ava 52 says, we have a Dunkin', Dutch Bros, Starbucks and a Brevity Coffee all close together, and the Dutch Bros and the Dunkin' are always packed. ADURUSD 6 says, when did you get married?
I got married. I've been married 4 years. Four? Oh, dude, it's my anniversary soon. It's my anniversary soon.
Hey, Swifty, getting used to the increased day traffic.
It's the 27th.
Hope you and the family are doing well. Chazo 88 says, Wawa says hold my brew. Hog00P says, you got it from Best Buy?
No, I ordered it on Amazon. That's why I ordered it on Amazon, because the return policy is insane. In return for Amazon is so easy. It's so convenient. It's so good. I tried, guys. I tried to debug it. I tried to get it to work. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. It seems like an interesting.
7 Brew is popular because they have so much customization.
Oh, really?
Try the iced banana bread mocha.
Iced banana bread mocha.
Says, Jeff Bezos delivered it to Swifty himself.
Yeah.
Matt from Couch Toe says, get to the chopper.
Now.
Toasted Twinkie says, what are all the cables in the truck bed?
Bailando.
Hog00P says, I agree.
Listen, like this, like that, and that's a fact. I just picked up an order. $19 for 16 miles. So we're gonna go pick that up real quick. the quickie. It's in Castleberry, so it's very close. So we're good. Anyway, anywho,
Galdrina says it's for his camera and Starlink.
there is another. So now I got to figure out another way of doing it. Another way of, because I want to get 60 frames per second for sure. I have the equipment. I just have to figure out the way. This is the most convenient way. 30 frames per second. Maybe I should just leave this camera. It's good to go. It's awesome. It's 30 frames per second. I can't do 60. I don't think I've tried. Should I try to do? I think it's capped at 30. 30 frames per second. I wish it was 60 though. Like I kind of want the camera in the back to be 60 frames per second. There might be a way to do it with an action camera with GoPro, because GoPro converts the USB-C to micro HDMI, and then once I get that micro HDMI, then I can actually capture. Right. I just need a media housing kit. I think the new GoPro comes out this month. No. I think the media housing kit comes out for the GoPro this month. And then it has a micro HDMI, and then I can capture it.
Naps1 says, hey Swifty, do you still have the arcade?
No. Don't have it anymore. Not anymore, friend. All right, we got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Dougie Fresher on. 8 minutes.
Aklaknoni says,
8
OMG
minutes.
Swifty, it's been so long since I've seen your streams, man. I missed seeing ya play WoW way back to the Battle of the Arenas.
Dude, yeah, I haven't played WoW in a month. Almost 2 months. 2 months, no WoW. That's the longest for me, man. This is history in the making.
Daniel 7.
I've been playing WoW for 20 years.
Says, do you have space for DJ in the trunk? Would be cool.
No. Like, I want to put a camera back there that does 60 frames per second. I want to, but it has to be waterproof. So I'm leaning toward an action camera. It has to be sun resistant, so it doesn't overheat in the sun. So
Avanonsk says, you haven't missed anything in WoW. No new updates the past 2 months. Chazo
I'll try the cafe
says,
latte.
GoPro only makes new cameras after you listening to your ideas on stream. Daniel 7321 says, DJ like human who plays music LOL. Feeling Ding says, give you back life still slaps in 2026.
Oh yeah.
At 352 GNB says, gotta wait for Classic Plus before you go back. At
Yeah, Classic Plus.
6 says, do you enjoy streaming food delivery or one more?
Yeah. I enjoy food deliveries. It's fun. It's an adventure. It's driving. I'm super comfortable sitting here and getting in and out of the truck. Believe it or not, at the end of the day, I am exhausted. I get home, I'm like, and that's why, like, I'm trying to do 2 shifts. I'm trying to do the day, and then I'm trying to stream again at night. But then sometimes I'm too tired at night because of all the, especially if I do these drop-off orders. Sometimes I pick up like 18, 20, 25 orders.
Best WoW days
drop-offs.
Swifty and Athene playing together.
Oh yeah.
Feeling Ding says, Final Requiem that DK is still the fastest talking player I ever heard. LOL.
Ese es
Chazo 88
increíble.
says, I like doing food delivery on my off time when I'm bored. At Chris Bendick says, did anyone see Avengers Doomsday trailer?
No, Avenger Doomsday?
Monster Coffee says, what's up Swifty? It seems no traffic in Florida.
Yeah, there's
Dominic
traffic.
821 says, hey Swiftly, is TTS required while streaming while driving? So many PPL getting banned lately.
That's because they're
6 says, how many steps do you get a day?
That's because they're I haven't counted my steps, but that's because they're texting, they're looking at their chat while they're driving. That's why text to speech it's superior. Text to speech is so much better because then you don't look at your chat.
Slimaby says, yeah, where was Spider-Man and Hulk and Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy?
The hell? Wait. Trek miles. Keep existing. The hell? Okay. All right. I'm tracking.
Chazo
I'm tracking my
88
miles
says,
now.
it seems like no traffic because everyone is just speeding 4 times the speed limit.
No, but you can
At
see my miles per hour on the
352
bottom right hand
GIB
side
says,
of that
people
screen.
don't realize how much you have to hold your body still while driving. You're constantly using small muscle movement all day long. Slimaby says, and Deadpool.
Hopefully it's good. Hopefully they don't mess it up. They could possibly mess up Doomsday. Quite possibly. It'll be another Matrix. Do you think they'll ever do another Matrix? I don't. I think they killed it with the last one. It's sealed. All right, we're heading toward the Castleberry. I thought it was this one, but it wasn't this one.
Chazo 88 says, Spooderman will probably have a Doomsday post credit.
Spooder Man.
Dimitsky says, RDJ is there, they won't mess it up.
You don't think so?
ADR Prodigy says, they better not do another Matrix LOL.
It'll be called Matrix Awakening.
At Chris Bendix says, isn't Matrix 5 in works?
And then this time Morpheus will be the one. Morpheus was the one all along.
Dimichski says, make a prequel Matrix. LX says, Matrix 5 is already in development LOL.
You know, the only series that I saw that actually was, every single one was good. All the John Wick ones, man. Even the last one was incredible. The John Wick were all amazing.
Scene Track says, the movie will be called Pre-Tricks. Chazo 88 says, the spin-off too?
I don't know. Anywho, I might actually get the GoPro. Right now I'm using DJI. I have to see what the new GoPro. Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see it. I might actually do a little bit of research on the GoPro to see how well it does in low light. Because I think GoPros don't do well in low light.
Says, Hugo Weaving was the best actor in that series. Slimaby says, John Wick and Doomsday.
Doomsday? I've been seeing like AI memes or AI videos that people have made of Doomsday, like 1v1ing Thanos and stuff like that. Was Doomsday supposed to be super powerful? Like in the Fantastic Four, they froze it. They heated him up and then they threw water at him and then he was gone. That's what I saw in the Fantastic Four. Remember? They destroyed him pretty easy. I think this is at what time is this trip at? Can I start it yet? Pickup time at 12:50.
Dimichski says,
all right, 12:50.
He is not made of metal like in the OG movie. He is a magician.
Oh, like magic? Like Doctor Doom? Doctor Disrespect? Not Doctor Disrespect. Oh my god. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. Oh my god. You know what? Let me see.
At Gustav Malmstrom 692 says, sad to see the OG WoW creator, the once biggest WoW player, now need to do pickups.
I know, right?
Playful Runner says,
need to do pickups.
Swifty should feature in the new Matrix movie as a delivery M.R. Smith. At Justin Hurt 7070 says, I know I said it before, but any chances I can get you to play some disc golf one day?
Golf?
Dimichski says, Super genius wizard. Scene track says.
Golf?
Wrong doctor LOL.
Golf? Golf? Like this, like that, and that's a fact. Man, dude, the only bad thing is if I'm gonna capture with a GoPro, it's so convenient right now, the cable that I have. I mean, maybe I should just leave it. I mean, I have I'm actually using a link cable, 33 feet, and it's really good.
At Justin
It's really good. 5 megabyte per second.
Says, disc golf with frisbees.
Oh, I've seen those. Golf with frisbees. Cafe latte.
Playful Runner says, Swifty, do you think Peanut would be interested in doing delivery with you?
Oh, dude, I can't believe how Seventh Brew is taking away the business of Starbucks, man. Yo, that's wild. Hey, hey, hey. Where's he backing up? We saw when they were building it, and we're like,
At Hueek says,
listen.
Swifty skateboarding is the best.
I know. I haven't skateboarded in a while, but listen. I was looking in my neighborhood. There was one coffee shop, which is the Starbucks. It's been around the longest, and it's been around forever. Then they opened up a Foxtail, like very close by. You know, it didn't get as busy, but you know, it's too expensive. Like I don't even like going there because it's too expensive. Um, like Starbucks is definitely cheaper, but the Foxtail they opened up nearby. Then they opened another coffee shop a little bit further down the road, and then of course there's the Starbucks. There's also a Dunkin' Donuts nearby, and then they opened up the Foxtail, and then there's another coffee shop that opened up where the Taco Bell is, like really close by, and then they did this Seventh Brew. 5 coffee shops, all within very short distances of where I live. And then we're like another coffee shop. When we saw that being built, that was the last one that was getting built, the Seventh Brew or whatever. I was like, ha, another coffee shop. But we didn't know. We didn't know that Seventh Brew was on another level. They came to take over. Everybody's going to Seventh Brew. Sheesh. Are they like the Wawas? Because Wawa's taking over too. There's Wawas opening up everywhere.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee is Bashara.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee, I don't even have flavored coffee though. I just have black coffee with steamed milk. That's it. So I mean, it doesn't really matter where I get it. It all tastes the same. I don't have crazy caramel salty
says, it would awesome if you
sea
managed
salt
to get an
macchiato.
360 and make the stream interactive where users can move the camera around. That would be a cool idea. Admo 504 says, what is the best Mexican food in Orlando?
What is love?
I work for
Baby,
Bungie
don't
says,
hurt
they
me.
finally opened a
Don't
Dutch
hurt
Bros in
me
Brevard County, haven't
no
been
more.
yet.
Listen, I don't know if the 360 camera, honestly, I don't know if it would work. The problem with the 360 camera is what the fudge, man? The problem with the 360 camera is if I moved the camera would also move, right? It doesn't stay in a fixed position. Like it doesn't stay fixed in the car. So that's a problem with the 360 camera. It moves with you.
7921 says, hi.
Hello. Yeah, 360 camera doesn't move with you. That's why I think people don't stream with it. And I don't know if it would look any good either. I don't know. I do have a 360 camera. Dude, I don't think it would work, to be honest. Because it's like this. I got 6 minutes.
Says,
I got 6 minutes.
Starbucks and Dutch Brothers are big here in California.
You would need a. I would need a special software
At Scunny
to
TV
stream.
says, this is amazing. Ava52 says, they just recently opened a Black Rifle coffee shop here in. Admo504 says, oh, you don't have to go inside and do the shopping for Uber?
No,
52 says,
not Uber.
San Antonio.
Starbucks.
At Robart says, the
Starbucks.
Ghost Pepper Sauce Restaurant? At Scunny TV
I gotta wait till
says,
12:50.
grew up watching you, and love that you are still doing your thing. Go
I always
420
feel like
says, how is not
somebody's
illegal to drive and stream
watching
yet pretty
me.
the same as talking on the phone and driving?
Because you can. It's not illegal. Stop. You can stream and listen to the
Incinerate
the
Gaming
chat.
says,
You could be on the
"My guy
phone while
feels
driving.
good, man."
Look, look. The only thing that's illegal, or not illegal, but the only thing that's against Twitch TOS is reading chat while driving. I don't do that. I listen to chat in my ear. Sheesh. If it was illegal, I wouldn't do it. Calm down.
Best song you can sing?
Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. When you see me look over, I'm looking at the GPS. I have the GPS on my center console. You want to see? Let me show you. I'll give you an example. I'm going to give you an example. All right, 1 second. Let me put my GPS.
Monster Coffee says, as long as your hands are free. Daruvish34 says, you find this more fun than gaming? At King
Yeah, I
George
actually
says,
do.
I
Yeah.
thought Black Rifle Coffee was going under?
Oh, Black Rifle Coffee?
I
I
thought
really don't
Black
know.
Rifle Coffee was going under?
I don't know. Black Rifle Coffee, I don't know if it's going under. I don't know. I've never seen one before, so I don't know.
Sendo63 says, why do you do DoorDash Swifty?
Because it's fun. Yeah, I enjoy it. The reason I do DoorDash and Uber Eats and Spark, because I find it fun. And it's great exercise, too. It's awesome. Okay, this isn't connecting. Oh, shoot.
Ava52 says, Black Rifle Coffee is really good.
That's what I hear. I hear it's good. There's none in here in Florida, though. Or at least that I know of.
Bamboo's Monk says, I like how you have the missed turns and curbs hit added PPC.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
says,
reset that though.
BRC is solid coffee. You can find them at Publix.
Oh, really?
Dream
Oh.
Element says, K Kikonga just tipped $20.
Oh, thank you for the big
says,
20.
Did you watch World Cup?
No,
Miami
I did not
says,
watch World Cup.
Swifty,
What
did
did
you
I
play any
miss?
poker this weekend?
No, I did not play poker this weekend. Thank you for the $20, man. I appreciate that. That is awesome. I appreciate that so much, man. Thank you. Is it connected? Hopefully it doesn't connect to the other phone. Let me see. Thank you.
Says, I always get the pops for Black Rifle Coffee and my favorite is the dark chocolate.
Really? Oh, wow.
Dimitriski says,
Español.
says, Walmart carries Black Rifle Coffee. So good.
Oh, Walmart. Oh,
Coffee
black.
says,
Oh, so you get it at Walmart. Oh, okay. I did not know that. All right, hold on.
Says, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta put. What the hell? Oh my god, how do I disconnect this? How is it still connected? 1 second. Who did the $20? Hold on, I gotta log into my chat. I gotta log into my Twitch chat so I can see. Oh man, dude, this phone is hold on, I gotta get rid of them. Oh my god.
Galdrina says, K Kikonga just tipped $20.
Cake of Congo, right? Thank you. Let me I'm gonna put chat only so I can actually see it. There it is.
Not gonna play Conquest of Azeroth?
No, I don't think so. No. That's a private server. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to play on a private server, unfortunately. I wish I could. I really do. I would love to test it and try it out, but unfortunately, I can't. I wish I could though. I think that would be cool. Um,
Lilmoni99 says, "Hey bro, thanks for being a
hey.
kid. They love you in Russia."
Oh, thank you, man.
Says, "Who is not allowing you, Blizzard?"
Yeah, Blizzard and Twitch, because I'll get banned on Twitch and Blizzard, so it's a double whammy. Yeah. If I play on a private server, I get banned times two, so it's kind of bad. Do I ever what? What? Yeah. I know there's a lot of people that really, really want me to play on a private server, but I can't, dude. I wish I could. I just can't.
"Just don't stream it XD."
Yeah, but what's the point of playing it and not streaming it? I don't what's the point? Forget device. All right, hold on.
Pencilman 2211 says, "Do you ever drink beers during this?"
Yes, I do. Yeah, I drink beer once in a while.
Shiro says, "Playing it for the fun. You know the thing you do to not be bored XD, that's the point."
I don't get bored, dude.
MR Pinchitboo says,
It's okay.
"Nice to see you. I love the time back in classic WoW. Your PvP movies made me play Warrior."
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, dude.
4885 says, "How often do you do Uber? This is pretty cool. And how long do you Uber for?" Ava52 says, "He's not bored." That's the
I'm not
point.
bored.
Skillstromer says, "It's not beer, it's apple juice, LOL."
Hold on.
King Goris says, "I haven't cared for WoW in years. What's on a private server that classic servers don't have?"
I mean,
Galdrina
I heard
says,
it. I heard it's
"He
good.
doesn't
That's
drink
all. That's
beer when
all.
he is doing delivery."
I just hear it's good, right? Allow to sync. I'm trying to put the navigation, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. All right, enable. All right, watch this.
Shiro says, "It's not good is awesome."
It's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, that's good to hear, man. It really is. All right.
Shiro says, "It's not good is awesome." Rumpang
It's awesome.
says,
Oh,
"Hi
that's
Ruby."
awesome. Hey, that's good to hear, man. It
Shiro
really
says,
is.
"Warsworn looks even better but still in closed beta."
Oh, really? All right, hold on. Okay. GPS.
Me1N3 says, "Some say that there are 70k players on."
Really? 70? Wow, that's a lot. So the question is, should I play it? Nope.
Shiro says, "More than 70k for sure."
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play it. The reason I'm not gonna play it is because I don't want to risk getting banned.
Adagapakim says, "Howdy from Maine. Been watching since classic WoW. Cheers."
Okay, so
Adlilmoni99 says, "Thai Kat Krish Tyanu Ronaldo Cyrillic letter Vemirivar Kravcha." Rasaramo says, 86k on AVG. Good server if you like retail stuff in vanilla setting. Adgardathu Arlock 4577 says, "Greetings from down."
all right. So this is the car.
They suspend PPL, not ban.
All right. So this is.
"What are your thoughts on private servers stealing IP from Blizzard?"
I really don't know, man, about private servers stealing IP from Blizzard. I have no comment. All right. So here is this is the GPS. That's how I navigate, right? So whenever I'm looking forward and whenever I look down, I'm looking at the GPS. I'm not looking at the chat anywhere. So I have usually the app, like the delivery app here. So I'm looking forward and then I glance at the GPS. And then I glance forward. And then I glance at the GPS. And then I glance forward. So whenever you see me glancing, I'm looking at the GPS, not the chat. I don't I don't look at the chat because there is no chat. I listen to the chat, text to speech. There you go. There you go, bros. All right, so now I'm just waiting for the order to come out.
Dollars the total for the order? Seems really low for how long you're waiting.
No, 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 no. That was something different. That was like that was the trips.
Says safest driver on Twitch.
I'm
Gardathu Arlock 4577 says, I'm amazed you're doing this now, mate. Good luck on your endeavors.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm we're starting the day with the Spark. So Spark is from Walmart, and Walmart usually I pick up orders during the day. I usually pick up courier orders. So what does that mean? It means they give me
Dolce86 just subscribed for
Hey, Dolce86, thank you for the sub. So usually what it means, a courier order, is they come out and they give me like 3 packages, right? Or they'll give me 3 different shopping orders. So there'll be a bunch of bags and I have to separate them in 3 little stacks. So there are 3 different shopping orders and they go to 3 different locations or 3 different destinations. So usually the pay is a little bit less, but they're stringed off in a row, right? So for example, this first order that I'm doing right now, I think I'm making $23 for 3 drop-offs. I don't know how long that's going to take. Hopefully the drop-offs are right there, right down the street. Sometimes you have to drive far. You don't really know. I think the total miles was 17 miles. I think that's what it said. Well, I think it'll tell me. No. I think it was $23 for 17 miles, which is all right. It's a little bit more, slightly more than $1 per mile. I think that's the gauge for food deliveries, right? You want at least $1 per mile. At least that's what I've been told. So this is 23. So I'll put 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3. So we did. I'm gonna put it's 3 drop-offs. So I'm gonna update it right now. So up there on the top right, you'll see the update. So it's 3 drop-offs and $23. That's how much I've made so far. Well, I haven't made it. I gotta do the deliveries first. Here they come. Oh my God, the guy has 6 bins. Oh gosh. All right, 1 second. 6 bins. Oh, never mind. He walked past me. Never mind. He walked past me. That was for someone else. Oi! So yeah, unfortunately, guys, I know there's a lot of people that really, really, really want me to play on a private server, but unfortunately, I can't. Even off stream, I can't. I cannot.
Does anyone ever recognize you from Twitch?
Yeah, yeah, I've been recognized. Yeah, for sure. I've been recognized for Twitch. Yeah. All right, that's not for me. Where's my package? I don't have my package. Ugh. I've been recognized like 3 or 4 times. Where, hey, so are you Swifty? Not by the person I'm delivering the house to, but like just people walking around. They see me and they recognize me.
Serene Sadist says, these employees look like they're having a blast. Rumpank says, where are these guys, geez?
Yeah, it's all right. I think this is for me. Let's see. Nope, he's walking past again. Is this, all right, here we go. Hello. 2276. 2278. How many do I got? So I'll put one on the floor, I'll put one on the back, and then I'll put one in the face. And Ah, de Puerto Rico. Bueno. ¿Y usted? Venezolano. Ah, Venezuela. Solamente uno, ¿verdad? ¡Oh! La carne se cayó. ¿Es el mismo Michael? ¿El que tú me dijiste al frente? Enfrente no, enfrente no. Ok. Amelia. Alright, gracias. Amelia es el de al frente, está bien. Lo pongo ahí. Complete pickup. Michael. Where's on this? Oh my god. Well, I have no idea. All right, so I'm gonna have to go over the order. All right, we start and navigate. The guy was struggling to speak English, so I was like, "¿Tú hablas español?" I was like, "Do you speak Spanish?" She's like, "Ah, sí, ¿dónde tú eres?" So, okay, this says 17. Oh God. Oh, 5.6 miles.
Hey, have you tried streaming and gaming off the Starlink?
Yeah, you can. Starlink works for gaming. I played WoW on Starlink.
Says, Ni. Avanonsk says, ah, sí, muy bien claro.
De seguro. Yeah, I've streamed. I've gamed on the Starlink. You can do it. I have these special glasses at home called the X Real.
Rockhound 2006 says,
X Real.
Hey Swifty, have a good ride, bro.
And then I can stream straight from the glasses, which are pretty cool. Guys, I've been testing out like technology.
Active says,
like,
have you ever visited Europe?
Yeah, I visited. I've been the Dream Hack. I visited Europe a couple times. It's really cool during my gaming career. Um, I was gonna tell you guys. I've tested a lot of technology, a lot of equipment for broadcasting, specifically like these new broadcasting glasses, like the Meta Ray Bans, the Meta Oakleys, the Meta displays. Um, like I've tested all of these glasses. I would say out of all the ones that I tested, I would say that the Metaband Oakleys were probably the best ones. The displays, they're it's a little bit too complicated because you got to have a wrist guard, and it's like I've tried showing people how to use it, and like a lot of people just don't get it. Like, don't get the technology. I think the camera glasses, they need to make them more simple. It's way too complicated even to explain to someone how to navigate through the menus and stuff using like the hand gestures and stuff like that. I think that's gonna be like a major hurdle. uh I think it's still not there yet. The glasses, like all the I think the Meta Ray Bans, they were okay, and the Meta Oakleys were okay, but once I got the displays, the Meta displays, they were too heavy to the point where if you look down, they fall off your face, and then your glasses fall off, and that's not good, right? Because they're expensive. You don't want these, you know, Meta displays falling on the ground. But if you look down, they fall off because they're just too heavy. And so all the new technology glasses coming out, they all weigh about the same. They're super mega heavy, and especially the ones that do like augmented reality. They would technically be only for broadcasting. They're not going to be something that you're going to wear all the time, because they're going to be uncomfortable to wear all the time. But I think, like I said, I think the Oakley Metas and the Ray-Ban, uh, the Oakley Metas and the Ray-Ban Metas, I think they're fine. They're not too heavy. A little, they're getting to the point where they're a little heavy because they put weight on right here, so this gets sore. So you have to take off the glasses every once in a while, and you're like, eh. Do, do, do. So, like, I was thinking about getting the new glasses. They're called spectacles. They're coming out later this year, but they cost way too much money. And I was seeing whether or not they can do an RTMP output. They can't. So I can't capture it. Like what I want is to capture it so you guys can see it. Like I want to be able to press a button and you guys can see what I see through the glasses. That would be great, but you can't unless they stream in SRT. And no, unless they stream in SRT, but they don't. None of the glasses support SRT. They're all RTMP, which is an ancient technology. RTMP is old and slow. SRT is fast. That's why I stream like in such high quality because I'm using SRT. SRT all the way. SRT from the device to this phone. SRT from this phone to my server at the house. It's all SRT. No RTMP. RTMP is doo-doo, slowness, caca. And then Twitch does not have support for SRT, like direct. YouTube, it has SRT, but it's in beta. They don't have full support for it yet. The only way to get SRT, and then Restream, the website, has an SRT ingest, but they charge you way too much money for it. When I could just do it for free at home with the server. So I'm like, I'm not paying $100 a month for SRT ingest. Hell no. Why? I get it for free at home. Why would I do that? Anyway. Talk to me, chat. Talking about technology. So now I like problems and I like solving problems. Right now I have a problem. I want that camera in the back to be 60 frames.
Says, okay.
I want that camera in the back to be 60 frames per second. Why can't I get 60 frames per second? Why? Why doesn't the DJI camera have an HDMI output? Why? Why not?
Hutch says, I'm starting an office job next month. I'm f***ing terrified, lol. Mika Minka says, hey Swifty Florida.
New jobs are cool, man.
Are you planning on playing Classic Plus?
All right, hold on. I'm gonna give you an advice on your new job. Okay. I'm gonna give you advice on your new job. Have fun with it. If you're having fun, time flies. And before you know it, you're like, oh, I gotta go already? Oh man. You wanna have a job that's fun, right? Don't keep looking at the clock and see, I have 30 more minutes before I can go home. Don't do that. Just have fun. Work hard. Go above and beyond the call of duty. That way you stand out. That way you either get a promotion or you become one of the favorite employees. That guy's a manager material. Don't just sit around doing nothing in the job. Always be doing something. If you can't find something to do, ask for something to do. Always go above and beyond. Stand out. Make an impression. And that's it. I sound like a parent. That's what I would do. If I had a new job, I would be the best employee. Hands down. No one could beat me. I'm very competitive in that aspect. I would be such a good employee that I would be the favorite. Because I would work harder than everyone else.
Dolce86 says, Papa Swifty.
Oh, yeah. I'd make everyone else look bad.
Kalido94 says, Bela Andu.
So, yeah. Don't just sit around there with your arms crossed and do nothing. Bosses hate that. They see you with your arms crossed doing nothing, you're gonna get fired. There's always something to do. Check the garbages, see if they need to be changed. Change the garbages. Ask where the garbage bags are. Change the garbage. Sweep the floors. Change the garbage. Sweep the floor.
Don't watch Twitch at work.
Don't watch Twitch at work. Put your phone away. Don't be on your phone ever. Put your phone away. Turn it off. Put it away. If you want, get an iPhone watch. An iPhone watch, you can accept calls, awesome. but you can't doom scroll.
Mika Minka says, face with tears of joy. LOL.
There you go.
Ad host book says, what did I miss? Why is Swifty door dashing?
iPhone watch. All right, let me see how much battery. 25%. Oh, I gotta charge it more. Hold on. I got a charger in my car to charge it. There we go. Ah, fudge.
Dabby Churro says, Swifty, I rewatched an old vlog of you from Tijuana Flats. That burrito looks good. Avanox says, it's called Apple Watch, not iPhone Watch.
Hey.
At Dairy Base of 3024 says, is that sky a green screen? Miridog says,
it says,
and there is me.
Yes, but no.
To you.
It's like hold on.
Says, you mean I shouldn't be looking at memes while on the clock?
It's like the movie Lord of War. I prefer it my way. Yes, but I prefer it my way.
Flex Drude says, hi at Swifty, how are you today? How driving?
We just started today. I'm just doing 3 drop-offs. We made $23 already.
Joe 393 says, can you still do the sitting handstand?
No, man.
Rumpank says,
no.
Swifty is doing
maybe if I lose a little bit more weight.
Lots of money streaming it.
In order
to the guy who asked.
Okay, in order to do the seated handstand, I gotta be down to 190 pounds, because that way your gut is flat enough where you can actually do the motion. You have to be able to tuck, and then you have to force out with your triceps. So, I mean, I could probably do it, but the thing is, the added extra weight makes it harder, right? So right now I'm at 205. I'd have to go down to 190. So that's 15. I'd have to lose 15 pounds. I could do it. I could do it in a. Oh man, how long would it take me? Like a month? With this job, I could probably do it in a month. I just gotta watch what I eat. Like, for example, today I actually stopped drinking soda. I'm drinking iced tea half and half now. No, not even half and half. I'm drinking unsweet iced tea and a splash of sweet. You fill it 90% unsweet and then 10% sweet. That to give it a little bit of flavor. Poof, close it. And that's the amount of sugar I get now. So I'm lowering my sugar intake. Everything's sugar free. Like we have coffee at home. I've got coffee mate. It's a coffee mate, sugar free. Sugar free. Where are we going, man?
Swifty, how is your sister Kathy? I remember her from the old IRL.
Kathy's fine. Cool. She's working hard. She lives in North Carolina.
Today I stopped drinking soda is my code for I haven't had soda yet today.
Oh, that's good.
Addy URUSD 6 says, do you ever talk to Rico?
I haven't talked to Rico in a long time. No.
Says, drink water.
Yeah, water. I have what? Oh, I forgot my water. I forgot to bring water. I forgot.
At King Goris says, I quit drinking soda and started drinking flavored seltzers.
Oh, those are good.
At Taylor 8 says, Orlando traffic is horrible.
This is Altamont. This is why I don't live here.
You should make a screen on the stream counting how many miles total you drove since the start of the delivery itself.
It should say on the bottom right hand of the screen how many miles I've gone.
I work hard, but my boss doesn't care and just promotes his family members and I don't like my job. What should I do? Avanonx
Get another job.
Get the Coke Zero at Wawa. It's really good. You won't notice difference. At Raja Strike Official says, tier list time. There's plenty of tier lists on Taze.
This is what you do. Okay, let me, okay. What do I do, right? What did he say? He said he doesn't get promotions because I guess the boss has family members that also work there and they promote their family members. This is what you got to do. This is what you got to do. You have to work harder than everyone else. That way you're a valued employee, right? Once you stand out and you're a reliable employee and you're known for being a reliable employee, this means don't call in sick when you're not sick. Don't arrive late, arrive early. Be dependable, reliable, so when they call you, you answer. If they ask you to, hey, we need you for Saturday, you always take it. You 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 go above and beyond. Even if you have to work on a Saturday, who cares? Just do it. Just work extra. Make an impression. Once you're a valued employee, then you could go to the boss and talk to him and say, listen, there's this other job and they're offering me 50 cents more than you are. So I think I'm going to quit. If you're a valued employee, they're not going to let you leave for 50 cents more or a dollar more. They're just going to, okay, we'll give you a dollar more. Because you're a valued employee. They're not going to let you go. They're going to be like, oh, shoot, we got to retrain some new guy. When you're already like one of the favorite employees, they're not going to let you leave. It's kind of like having a cell phone bill at T-Mobile, right? I did this with T-Mobile, and I learned about this later. I was in T-Mobile, and then I went to, I don't know, I went to like Verizon. No, I'm sorry, I was in Verizon, and the bill was too much, and I couldn't get it lowered no matter what I did. So I went over to T-Mobile and I said, listen, I want to lower my bill, and they're like, oh, we can do it. We can offer you this much. And I think I was saving like my cell phone bill was quite a bit because I had lots of phones. Oh man, they won't let me in. They won't let me in. Okay. I had lots of phones because I was paying for like, my sister's phone, my mom's phone, my phone, and I had a couple phones because I like doing the bonding. Bonding meaning like I like multiple cell phones so that I can combine them and share the internet so I can get out a better signal. I also have like a little mobile hotspot, so I always have a lot of lines. So going with T-Mobile, I was able to save money. Not a lot. I was saving like $50 a month or something like that, right? But to me, that was okay. That was better than nothing. So I canceled all my lines in Verizon, and then when I was finally going through the last part of the canceling process, they put me through customer service, and they were like, yeah, may I ask why you're leaving? Oh, because I'm going to pay $50 less in T-Mobile. And they're like, we could have matched that. I'm like, you could have? You would have done that? And they're like, yeah, you've been a valued customer for 8 years, like never missed a payment, right? I was a super valued customer for 8 years. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you could lower, match it. I just left because I'm saving $50. So the same thing goes for like a job. Like if you're a valued employee, they're not going to let you leave. That way you can get your raise.
Anyway. Drama says, yes, I would say same thing. Good luck and thank you for the great job you did here. Shish Kebab says, Swifty, I feel like this isn't true. Noon would promote someone working hard over some random nephew Nepo hire. With this market, there's always someone else to hire.
Yeah, but what you don't know, no,
same job for 20.
No, you don't know. Okay, we're gonna have an argument here. Look, this day and age, I know it and you know it. There's a whole bunch of people that are bad employees. They're not hard workers. Like old school people like me are hard workers. I've seen it, and I've seen it from my friends, and I've seen it in businesses. I see a lot of younger generation. They don't like working, and they're not hardworking. They work just enough, right? So if you work a little harder than everyone else, you're gonna stand out. So it's so easy. It's so easy to stand out as a good employee nowadays. It's too easy. I can work anywhere. I'll be manager in a month. I'm exaggerating. I'm just trying to prove a point. It's so easy to make it.
Yes. Stream Element says, Clinics just subscribed for 19 months in a row.
Hey, thank you, Clinics.
Den Caney says, Shish kebab. Swifty is right, you need to work harder. Swifty is proof of someone who has achieved his dreams from working super hard and being innovative in lots of different careers.
Yeah.
At Bring Your Drama says, oh goody argument lol. At Sison2 says, they are cheap labor. Euphoria1s says, I've worked same job for 20 years since 2006 when I turned 18 and graduated high school here in Sweden, but different position at the company. I used to work 6 days a week, but now I work 40 hours a week, sometimes 50 if needed, and all the people at work knows me in real life too, and our families are good friends. We usually have company barbecues.
Oh, that's
Also, I
great.
greet people that come into the company to deliver cargo, as I known them all my life too.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Stick Life
Well,
Crisis
that's a good
says,
job right
still
there.
disagree.
Still
Abby
disagree?
Appleton says, I stay on my phone. I use my vacation time and sick time even when I'm not sick. And I still stand out. It's 2026. Times are changing. Swidfy, when's the last time you worked a real job? Kapanchi says, I mean,
I had my
total
own
miles
arcade,
like
dude.
a month ago your truck got,
Hold on a
for
second.
example, 132,000. Now it's like 135,000.
All right, 1 second.
For example, like the
1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Dolch 86 says, the thing is, you have to work hard to stand out. There will be jobs that don't.
Hello, Swifty. I love your videos. Take this ring as a reward. Thank you for the food delivery. Happy streaming.
He will
All right.
learn.
Can you guys hear me?
Galdrina says, muted.
All right. Thank
At
you.
Bring Your Drama says, the bar down the street does mimosas.
Mimosas. Mimosas are pretty good.
94 says, back. At
Back
Bring
to
Your Drama
life.
says, and they have so much fun.
Back to
Denkaney says,
reality.
young people complain about their jobs all the time and none of them want to work hard. I started working at my grandfather's aviation company 30 years ago, and I worked hard enough to stay here and be successful. All the time we get new kids in who think they should get a raise after just a few years and be able to buy coffee every day and new cars. They don't understand hard work comes first and you get the rewards later.
Yeah,
Stream
I've heard that
Element
too.
says, Sodger just subscribed
Thank
for
you,
160 months in a
Sodger.
row.
160.
Euphoria 1S says, in having a German
160.
lager. Don't 86
160.
says,
Holy
so
moly,
like that
dude.
comment is
That
doing
dude,
the
that's
same
gonna
thing
get up
the
to
other
200
comment is
soon,
you are
man.
labeling a disagreement on advice as generational misunderstandings in a way that makes
Hey. No, what you have to do is just say, "Wow, that's good advice, Swifty." That's it. That's it. Work hard. So, dude, just ask your parents. Dad or mom, is it true if I work hard it's good? and I if I work hard and I stand out and I work harder than the other employees and I'm known to be a reliable, good employee, is that a good thing? They probably will say, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
At Bring Your Drama says, any way you want me, any way you need me. I love that song.
Yep.
Kaminka says, just ask your parents.
Yeah, ask your parents.
At Bring Your Drama
They know.
says,
They know better.
A raise after a few years, dude. I got raises after days.
Oh yeah.
Euphoria 1S says, my mom is your age, Swifty, and she works hard still. Only few years left to retirement.
Oh, that's good.
Says,
what you have to do also.
LOL Swifty advice.
Yeah.
Stick Life Crisis says, Swifty, I'm not you're aware of the current corporate environment. LOL. And this is coming from a 27-year-old Gen Zer who's currently sitting in a senior position and bought my own apartment without help. The game has changed and this is definitely how you get used and kept in the same place. Working hard is not the same as being of value and definitely different from being valued. At Bring Your Drama says, I earned it quick. At Chris Bendick says, just imagine yourself as a business owner who has things to get done. You would want a dedicated employee.
Yeah.
Franks 95.
Look. When we worked in when I opened the arcade, I got to see the how the employees worked because we had to hire employees when I worked at the arcade. The younger generation, they didn't work hard. They had to be told what to do and they didn't go out of their way to do anything. But then we hired someone older, because we needed people that could sell alcohol. So we needed someone that was 21 and older. So we hired 21 and older. And they were like, the older they were, the harder they worked. And we had one guy, I think he was in his 30s, the best employee. He went above and beyond, and he made the most tips because he was insanely amazing customer service. So we have his name. And we know where he works now. And he tells us, if you guys ever open a business in the future, I want to work with you guys. And we're like, we definitely want you back. If we do another business, we're going to call him. Why? Because he was a gem in the rough, dude. Everyone else was lazy compared to him. He was always cleaning, always doing his thing, and he was good customer service, and he made the most tips. He made like hundreds of dollars. He made like $100 a day in tips at our bar. Incredible. Anyway, so yeah, that's the difference. The older they are, I guess that's experience too, right? The harder working they are.
So use their sick days too fast. They can't get a raise and can be let go. They have to give them. They don't actually want to. At Bring Your Drama says, what we were is not the same. It says, most of the younger generation is on drugs. At Vortex Pedal says, that was great logical advice.
We had a couple employees that were really good, but they were older. They were in college. The college students, they were hard workers. But like the newer generation, like they with no experience, they really didn't do anything. Bailando, oh, oh. So if I had to like, if I had to redo another business, I would probably hire older. The older the better, because I know they're going to be harder workers. You know what I mean? I know they're gonna go above and beyond.
1821 says, why should a young person work hard on a minimum wage job when 50 to 60% of their salary goes to rent? At Bring Your Drama says, old people are not needed.
Yeah, they are. They're the best workers.
Do you think that anecdote is a good representation of the whole job market?
Oh God, no! I'm just telling you. Okay, someone in the chat was arguing that I don't have experience and I don't know what it's like in today's market. And I'm giving you an example. I ran a business and I saw the employees. I saw the lazy ones versus the ones that like to work. And the older they were, the more they worked. And the better employees they were. And our best employee was like 30 years old. The best one. He stood out above everyone else. And 100%, if we ever do a business in the future, we're going to call him. We're not going to call the other ones. We're going to call him. The 30-year-old that was above and beyond. The hardest worker. Best customer service.
My grandfather's successful and now makes me successful. Kids just want to watch TikToks on their phones and expect to be able to buy a house. Tell us how says, everyone want to be a gamer. Stick life.
Trying to give good advice. That's why I said.
Do you feel this applies to all fields of work?
Yeah.
For example, corporate office jobs?
Yeah.
Or is this for a specific type of work?
It applies to everything. What do you mean? There's no excuse. Any job, above and beyond. If you work at a bar, and like if I worked as a bartender one time. Not as a bartender. I worked as like a bar back and a waiter, and I went above and beyond. You know, I was constantly mopping, sweeping, cleaning, you know, attending the customers, bringing out the food. And if I wasn't, I would never stand still. I was always grabbing a mop, grabbing a broom, grabbing a rag, cleaning constantly for the entire 8 hours I was there. I super stood out. They were like impressed. They were like, whoa, holy moly. I was even impressed with myself. I was like, damn, dude, I really did a good job. All right, hold on a second. 1 second, chat. Oh, yeah, where is this? Okay, I don't know where I am. Give me 1 second, chat. I might have to play. I don't know exactly where I am, so I'm gonna have to play an intermission video. So I'll be right back. like this, like that, and that's a fact. Whoa! Boom. All right, 1 second, chat. I'm actually heading to the next drop off. Oh my God, this is 20 minutes away. I have something frozen in here, so that's not good. I have like, it says I have until 2:15 or something like that, or 2:13, and then I got to return the order to Walmart. Oops. I didn't know that this topic was gonna create such a conversation, dude. Seriously, man. All I was doing is trying to give some advice. Sheesh. Well, some people didn't like that advice, but it's the truth. I'm not giving bad advice. My advice is crisp, and my advice works because I've proven it. It's helped me in my entire life, in every job that I've ever had. My goal was always to stand out above and beyond everyone else. I did better than everyone else, and it got me jobs. I remember I was working one time in United. You know what United Parcel Service is? United Parcel Service is they have the brown trucks. So I got, first of all, let me tell you, I went to a trade school. You know what a trade school is? A trade school is, I learned, it was a 6-month course. It was a 2-year course compressed into 6 months, I think. And it was nights. So I did a 6-month night course, and I learned typing and data entry. So guess what? I was the fastest typist and the fastest data entry in the entire class. Why? Because I like going above and beyond and standing out. I like being better than everyone else. I'm very competitive. That's one of the reasons why I quit playing World of Warcraft, because PvP is crap right now. I'm very competitive. So when I graduated, graduated with honors, and I graduated with certificates of speed in typing and speed in data entry. So that company, they got me jobs, different jobs here and there, and every job like I would work. And then they got me a like temp agency, right? They got me a job working in UPS as a temporary, because it was a rush season and they needed data entry clerks. So it was United Parcel Service, and I was like, I like this place. I want to stay here permanently. So you know what I did? I worked harder than everyone else, and I did something that you're not supposed to do, but I showed up early. I showed up early every day. I think I had to be there at like 8 in the morning. I would show up at 7:45, and I would be there early. And then when it came time to leave at 4 o'clock, I would stay till 4:30, to the point where I was annoying the managers, and the managers had to tell me, listen, John, you got to go. You can't hang around here. And they have to reprimand me. You have to leave at 4. You can't stay after 4, okay? You got to go. I did that every single day. And then when it came, it was like a 3-month temporary contract. At the end of the 3-month temporary contract, they grabbed me and hired me permanently because I was such a good employee. And then I got hired permanently to UPS, and I worked there for a couple of years before I quit. And then I started my arcade business. But anyway, so it was just, that's what I do. So I know it works. I know it works. I know it works.
At Bring Your Drama says, Swifty is just the best at everything. Just ask him.
Show up 15 minutes early, leave 30 minutes late.
Says,
that's what I did.
XD.
Why? Because no one else does that.
Technigetio says, Swifty, so are you for the Horde or for the Alliance?
I play both.
Rajesh Drive says, so I worked hard my entire life and then I was replaced with AI. Can't you tell by the sound of my voice? Grenadimus says,
come on.
Technically you got fired or quit every job you took.
No, I always leave my jobs.
Unless if you're the boss. Darkblood 3S says, dude, you should try Amazon Flex. You can stream while doing it.
I'm signed up for Amazon Flex. I'm on a waiting list.
Haney says, you know what it's like, Swifty. Kids never want to listen to the older generation like you and me who know best.
It's difficult. I don't know if it's a thing, you know. I try to give a good advice. I think with the younger generation, you have to force good advice on them. Like for example, when Sasha's son was trying to buy he wanted to buy a Camaro. Was it a Camaro or no? He wanted to buy a Camaro. Um, I should have told my wife, don't buy him a Camaro. Just buy him a Prius. He's gonna complain. He's gonna complain, but that's his car. Here's your Prius. It's a hybrid. There you go. That way, when you're stuck without a job, because he was in between jobs, right? And you want to do food deliveries, at least you make a profit. But now he got the Camaro, so now he's got this huge car payment, and he doesn't make much when he does deliveries in them. So between jobs, he has done deliveries, but he complains that the gas is going up. It's too much, and I was like, should have gotten a hybrid.
Test.
Uh,
Borikua SJ says, if you were his age, would you have driven a Prius?
no, but
Chatsky
but I,
says,
no, but I would have.
Prius.
But I would have eventually forgiven my parents for buying me a Prius. Eventually, at some point, I would have understood. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, I get why they bought me this, because I'm doing food deliveries now and I'm banking now. Because gas doesn't cost anything. Oh my gosh, yeah, my parents were smart. Because here's what happened. Instead of getting a Prius, and he would be able to save money on gas and he'd be able to make more money, but because he bought the Camaro, now he doesn't make enough. So now his mother has to send him money. So his mother works and she has to help support him because he has an expensive car. Payments are too high, $600 a month, because he wanted the sports car. Camaro.
Says, I have 2 Camaros, haha, they're in my YouTube shorts. Bosun7 says, need that 1978 Tros AM. Borikua SJ
Body,
says,
body!
SP Prius more money for dates.
Bena Body, how did it go?
Tom
Did you
Milanka
test out
says,
the Starlink?
Any car I would get for free would be appreciated. Euphoria1S says, you should buy a Lambo and DoorDash with it for content.
Dude, have you? Oh, wait. Have you seen those videos where a guy buys a car for like his daughter, and the daughter comes out and goes, "That's not the car I wanted. I hate you," and runs back in the house, and the parents are like, "Oh, we got her the wrong color. That's not the color I wanted." You ruined my day. You ruined everything. It's like, oh no. You can never let your daughter become like that. We can't spoil our daughter. Our daughter's almost 7 months. We can't spoil her. No way. We can never let her get like that.
Says, hey Swifty, I thought you were doing good in Twitch. Why deliver food made? Sebas
Bailando!
I would be stoked, LOL.
Okay.
Arcasheen says, Brads of Ameria.
All right. Let me talk. I'm gonna talk about a couple things on Twitch, because that's a good question. Why are you doing delivery streams? Why aren't you playing World of Warcraft? Okay. I decided to try the delivery streams because I thought it was fun. I did this like maybe 7 months ago or 8 months ago, and that's when I got banned on Twitch. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I was getting lots of exercise. I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. I thought it was good content, right? I would not mind doing both, this and World of Warcraft, right? So I can do this in the day, and then I can do World of Warcraft at night. That's kind of like the goal, what I'm heading towards, right? So I wanted to try this out, and it was so much fun that when I got banned on Twitch, I was like, oh man, like what exactly did I do to get myself banned? And it was literally showing people's houses when I was making the deliveries. Like, you can't do that. So I was like, okay, so what measures can I do to make sure that I don't accidentally show someone's address? So it took me months. It took me like 4 or 5 months in order to finish, figuring out how to do it so that I don't get banned. So I have all these videos that I play. They're AI videos that I play so that I protect people's addresses. And I also changed the camera to front facing when I'm arriving at someone's house, so I don't show their house. and then I don't have a camera on my chest when I go to someone's house and take a picture. I don't do that. So I just leave you guys in the car or I play a video. Um, so I thought that this was super fun, and so there's a couple benefits that come from streaming food deliveries. Food deliveries. There's a couple benefits. One of them is the chat is more active. Now Twitch implemented something. It's still rumored. I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but supposedly, I don't know if you guys heard from it, that Twitch doesn't count lurkers as viewers. I don't know if you guys heard about that. So lurkers don't count as viewers. So technically, there might be people in your chat that are lurkers, right? And then so your view count is lower because those lurkers haven't said something in chat. So that's what I heard. So the fact when I do these food delivery streams, my chat is very active, much more active than if I were to play World of Warcraft. So technically, if it's true that lurkers are chatting, I'm getting more views because of that. Or the views were there, they just weren't showing up because the lurkers weren't saying anything. But now that the lurkers are chatting, there's lots of conversations in the chat. Sometimes it's spammy. It's great. I love it. So that's another thing that I like about it. The number two, what I really like about this is it's a very active job. So I love the amount of calories I burn doing this. It makes it so that dieting is so much easier. I've been struggling sitting at my computer, for the full stream. Like I don't mind doing this double stream where I do this in the day and I stream WoW at night. I think that's a perfect balance. But I'm not going to stream WoW now. I got to wait till WoW gets better or until Classic Plus comes out. Then I'll do it, right? So I'll do the deliveries in the day and then I'll do WoW at night. Hold on a second. So the amount of calories that I burn, I love it. And I miss this because I used to have a job where I used to work as a skycap carrying luggage for 10 years. It was the greatest job in the world because you stay fit. You stay exercising, and I mix this up with the gym. So I hit the gym before I come out and do this. And then this is just calorie burning the entire day. It's like cardio all day. It's amazing. So all you got to do while doing this is just diet a little bit. You lose weight super fast. So that's another reason why I like it. And it's fun. You know how a job is fun? When you can't stop. And time flies. Like I look at the time. Oh my God, it's 3 a.m. Oh guys, I gotta go. Guys, oh no. Okay, one more delivery. All right, we'll do one more. Dude, I just got an order. Dude, it's $10 for 3 miles. Dude, we gotta take this. Oh no, we gotta go back to the Taco Bell. It's so much fun. And then there's a whole bunch of possibilities that I can do with the truck. Now I know I have a truck. Trucks are not good for food deliveries. I'm not making as much as I should because I have a truck that's diesel. But I am signed up for apps where I can make actual real money doing cargo. And I'm gonna look into the gooseneck thing so that I can do heavier loads. I'm signed up for a couple apps. One of them called is Roadie, and I'm gonna look into some other apps and I also signed up for Amazon Flex. That's another thing. So I've been on a waiting list for like 7-8 months. I still haven't gotten in yet. So the Spark Spark was a 4 or 5 month wait, and I got in. The Flex, Amazon Flex, I'm still on a waiting list.
Expensive? Daspola says, it's fun cause you have a sweet stream set up for it.
Hey, yeah, dude. All I did was...
Says, the night streams are great to watch when I'm working nights keeps me going.
Yeah, I haven't been doing them lately because
says,
I've been tired.
It's a V6 I think. Vivanivasi says, surprised it takes such time for waiting lists.
I know, right?
Shine C9V says, why would WoW have to get better when they let us play the best version made LOL, but yet I hope they make Classic Plus correctly. You'll def play it.
Yeah, Classic Plus, man. I'm waiting for that.
I love driving myself. Could do this kind of job myself, I think.
Retail is scuffed. Retail scuffed.
Swifty, are your interactions with customers interesting enough to record and post to YouTube for additional content?
No, you can't. I can't record that. I can't record
says,
this.
The driving is not where he makes money. He makes money streaming and the ads and the super chats. At Saltimpna gets IO says, NVMLOL. Daspula
Bailando,
says,
oh,
hopefully they
oh.
let you stream the cargo. Supermanismator0 says, happy Monday sir, drive safe. Daspula says, cartel cargo. Atsaltimpnagetsio says, watching you is relaxing and nostalgic at the same time, especially if you've been watching him for over a decade.
Thank you, man.
So Sai says, in one of my previous jobs, we used to use couriers to deliver implants across the state. The fellow would use a propane tank for fuel.
A propane tank for fuel?
Says,
Isn't propane is
gas
expensive,
is a tax
though?
write-off, no?
Yeah,
At
definitely. I'm definitely going to get a good write-off at the end of the
very,
year.
very, very unlikely that Classic Plus will beat Vanilla, though LOL, very unlikely.
Yes, it will.
Dimichski says, Swifty, what happened? You
Okay,
haven't been streaming
hold on.
the past 3 days?
Hold on. Listen. Season of Discovery was better than Classic. Hands down. Season of Discovery was amazing. It ended, though. Oh, shoot. All right, hold on. Oh, God. I need to show my license. Guys, it looks like it's gonna rain again. Oh! Guys, you hear the thunder? Hello? 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 Guys, do you hear the thunder? It's going, dude, it's gonna super rain in a sec, man. The storms are rolling in, man.
Is retail slop in old world. Miami Rice says, yeah, just stormed here in Winter Haven. Supermanismator0 says, we hear you.
Hopefully they do the same thing.
Says, no LA shamans can be heard.
Hopefully they.
Aldrina says, oh.
Hopefully.
Shine C9V says, Mage Healer Lameo.
No, hopefully they do the same thing that they did in Season of Discovery, for Classic Plus, where you can only get to level 30, and then there's level 30 dungeons, and there's level 30 content, and then there's start to the rank 14 grind, level 30 or level 20. I hope they do that, and then it lasts 2-3 months, and then you go from level 30 to 40. I hope that they do that, and then I hope Warriors are decent enough to play. If they're not, I'm not going to play Warrior. I'll probably play something else for sure. Depending, I'll look at the runes and I'll look at all the stuff and I'll decide what I'm going to play. But if Warriors suck in any way, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play Warrior. If it's a team that made Season of Discovery, Warriors are probably going to suck.
King Goris says, I'm thinking about moving to Gainesville. What are your thoughts on that area?
I'm not sure about Gainesville. I'm not sure. But Sasha, my wife, she knows a lot about real estate and stuff over there. I have no idea.
Darkblood3S says, a lot of people think Classic Plus will come out September 19th. Tomtha Malankut says, Swifty Warlock? Euphoria1S says, play Resto Shaman like in Season of Discovery.
I don't know. A Warlock.
Shine C9.
Dude, look at that house!
Haha.
That's a McMansion, dude. Whoa! Look at that house!
I love playing Vanilla Warrior. I destroy people unless they are Frost Mage, LOL.
Probably play a rogue.
Like if warriors suck and then shamans suck, I'll just play a rogue.
Euphoria 1S says, I will play Resto Druid and Warlock in Classic Plus. Insecticide Enjoyer says, that's my second home. Friend 85
Resto Druid
says,
and Warlock?
dude, that garage was bigger than my house.
Well,
Dolce
if they make
86
Boomies
says,
good, I'll play
here
a
comes
Boomy.
the rain.
I like Boomy. If they make Boomies decent, I'll play Boomy.
Pixel
I like
One
Druid.
says, you have a very beautiful landscape.
Like if Feral Druid's good or
says,
Boomy's good.
Hi Swifty, hope you are well.
Doing better
Tonkin
nice.
says, just not a paladin, please.
Oh, I'll play
Adam
Ret.
Keyflat
If they
says,
make Ret
Warlock in the
broken,
house.
if they make
Waller
Ret
says,
broken, I'll
will
play
you
Ret.
play WTLK Classic if Classic Plus is not worth it?
Nope,
Stream
only
Element
Classic
says,
Plus.
Malicious 2 just subscribed for 80 months in a row.
Hey, thank you, Malicious.
Galdrina says, what's wrong with paladins?
Red
Euphoria 1S
Paladins.
says, Boomy will probably be super good in Classic Plus just like Season of Discovery.
Like if they make it so that
C9V says, everyone knows that Sod didn't have the real WoW magic though. Palmer 91
Yeah, it did.
says,
Sod
as a
was pretty
Swiss
good.
guy, I must say, I'm really stunned by this neighborhood. Maniaca Joe says, Red is always broken, Brotoher and Boomy. At Shine C9V says, why does it have to be op and broken LOL? At King Goris says, when I still cared about WoW, Affliction Warlock was the last class I loved to play. Orkanenk says, you should try Conquest of Azeroth, it's insane. Euphoria 1S says, are you in a rich area of Florida? Friend 85 says, Boomy has always been fun when playable, such good movability for a caster. Galdrina says, hang on Mulacious 2, I'll repost what you said LOL. Waller says, but if Blizz don't even do Classic Plus? Galdrina says, when he's back. Stream Element says, KO7 just subscribed
Are
for
you the
16
bartender?
months in a row.
Yes, we have tough jerky, melon juice, and stormy brie.
Where do I deliver this to?
This will go to Duskwood on the path to Stranglethorn Vale. They have a campsite, but watch out for stitches.
What's a stitches?
Thank you.
At Taylorcan 2395 says, meet me in the Goldshire Inn. At Shine C9B says, Swifty lying he knows about Vanilla the king of all moss. Skillstromer says, LOL.
I have your food delivery.
Thank you very much.
Look, it's Stitches! Take this Stormwind Brie and throw it Stitches. Quick!
I will rescue you. Follow me.
We made it.
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Finnegal says, I will rescue you.
stitches?
You try.
Holy moly.
Says, haha.
Holy moly, where are we? All right, hold on, chat.
Euphoria 1S says, Swifty, do you like stitches?
Yeah.
At Shine
Hold on, where the hell are
C9V
we?
Says, not trying to be negative, but saying Sod was good is like saying retail is good. Sod
Oh,
just
God.
had old character models. LOL. Galdrina says, from Mulacious to Swifty, another month, another prime resident useless fact for you. Did you know an average Amazon delivery driver makes about 180 stops and delivers 250 to 300 packages per shift? The more you know. Keep up the good work and of course,
Wow.
to the horde.
Wow,
Riot
that's a
Band
lot.
Says, this cutscene.
All right,
Shale
let me
Rankin
let me show you
says,
let me show you guys. Hold on, let me show you guys. that last order, when they put the packages in my truck, there was one bag of russet potatoes that didn't belong in the last order, and it was mixed in with that order. So I was like, "What is this bag of russet potatoes?" I looked at the order list, and it wasn't there, so I set it aside. And then when I delivered this last one, I looked on the list of all the stuff, and I found the russet potatoes. So it was a mixed. So the employee mixed it. The employee, I think, mixed it. It's possibly I could have made a mistake, but the thing is, like, I'm very meticulous about that, and I always put things where they go. Um, so I'm leaning toward more. It was probably the mistake of the person. I don't know, but like I said, it could have been my mistake. Whoa! Look at no! Whoa! Look at this house. Look at that house. Look at the McMansion, man. Wow. Dude, it's even got the driveway is insane. Wow.
Insecticide Enjoyer says, someone is potato sabotage you.
Yeah, so no, I
Caldrina
fixed the
says,
order.
Dang.
See, the thing
Don't
is,
Shady
but
Six
but the thing
says,
is,
well trimmed pump.
but the thing is that comes with experience, right? Because I've already had another employee mess up my order, and then since then, and then I had a couple things dropped off at where they weren't supposed to. So ever since then, like sometimes I have to recheck the orders. I have to make sure. Man, these roofs are like all like tiles. What, those are like Spanish tiles? This whole neighborhood is like Spanish tiles. That's kind of like,
Judah Joe Black says, anyone else DoorDash in Sea Florida? Is money good?
DoorDash, it's all right. That's all right. It's all right.
Mystic Fear says, very popular in California.
Maybe they're like really good for like weather. All right. Mira, dale. Three-way stop.
Judah Joe Black says, 3 trips at 23 is not too bad.
Yeah, but this one took a long time though.
Swifty Nice Mansion seems like the door dashing is paying off. Caldrina says, LOL.
So, okay, I started my stream a little bit late today. Like, I technically wanted to start early. I was actually up at 8 in the morning, but me and Sasha went to like a place that had like daycare near our neighborhood. So we were looking at it to see, if it's a possibility that we can leave the baby in daycare certain days of the week. So we were just checking it out, making sure the place is cool, the place is good. So, and then after that, I was trying to get the new DJI Action 6 to work. I actually got the fiber optic USB-C cable, and I connected everything. It was still 10 frames per second. And I know it's because, the DJI Action 6 requires 10 gigabyte per second. For some reason, just to get a webcam signal out, it requires 10 gigabyte per second instead of 5. 5 gigabyte per second is perfect for 1080p 60, but for some reason, the DJI Action 6, you can't even get a webcam view unless you have a 3.1 USB port. And the thing is, the device that I use to capture USB is only 3.0, so that's only 5 gigabyte per second, and then the 3.1 is 10. So I looked at the device, like the Magewell Director Mini, and they have the Pro version, and it's still 3.0. They like the USBs, they haven't upgraded to 3.1. So the only way to be able to capture that would to actually have a PC in my truck that has a 3.1 USB port. Damn it. Or else I can't capture it. So I just returned the whole thing. I'm like, the hell with it, because you can't convert. For some reason, the DJI, you cannot convert the USB-C to video. They don't allow it. But GoPro, you can. GoPro has a media kit that you put on the camera, and it allows you to have a micro USB, micro HDMI output, and then from there you can, from the USB output, you can go a super long distance. So what I would need to do is I'd probably have to get I'd have to get a micro HDMI to HDMI 33 feet. Wait, is that too far? That might be too far. Maybe I should do it like 15 feet, and then, you know, 33 feet's too long. I think the signal will get degraded at that distance. I, I wonder if there's special. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, how would I power it? I'd also have to power the GoPro with a USB-C. Hmm. Hmm. I have to go see if there's. I have to see if anyone invented a cable that's a that's a HDMI and a USB-C together in one, spliced together. It has two cables at the end, USB-C and HDMI. I'd have to make it myself. 33 feet is what I need. Can HDMI go 33 feet without signal loss? I don't know. Maybe. 33 feet's far for HDMI. Yeah, might be too far.
So.
But anyway, we'll see if we can get it. Because if I can get I have another HDMI input on this camera. So if I can, because I want 60 frames per second back there, man.
Galdrina says, Swifty Greek Wario rated and he left LOL.
What?
Swabble
What?
says, might need the Cat 5 adapters.
Cat 5?
30 Hot Top says, hello Swifty.
Hello? You mean a Cat 5? Wait, USB, wait, hold on. Micro HDMI to Cat 5? Would that even work? And plug it into the network? All right, see now we're talking. Technology. There's got to be a way to do it. There's got to be a way.
Galdrina says, Greek Wario rated he said have a great stream.
Oh, Greek. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, dude. All right, hold on. I got to get a call. Hey, can you guys hear me? All right, we're on the highway. Yeah, I got a call from a friend of mine. It's a friend of mine from Puerto Rico.
Dolce86 says, yeah.
He's thank you. Yeah, he's coming to town. Um, he might come to town and he'll be like at 6 p.m. So I told him, yeah, come by, man. I haven't seen him in a while, so it'll be cool to have him come up. This is very nice. It's a good day. Look at that, dude. Look at that rain we're gonna go into.
At King Goris says, yeah. At Gilligan MG Cred says, yes, now we can.
All right, guys, I just picked up a $20 order.
When is Swifty gonna finally hop into self-found hardcore skull rock with us other Night Elf warriors? At Proto13 says, Swifty, are you getting any lunch?
No, I had a good breakfast. I had a good breakfast. It's been pretty good, dude. I gotta gas soon. So yeah, I had a decent breakfast. What did I have?
Is it Ricky Ronda?
No, it's another friend of mine. I have what did I eat for breakfast? Oh, I had a Huey Magoo's.
Buenas tardes.
Hey, buenas tardes.
A-Date says, for 3 to 6 trips? Galdrina says, Swifty is having fun with doing deliveries, LOL.
¿Cómo estás, crazy loca? Espero que esté todo bien. Dude, this is
says, a what?
Dude, I interact with so many people that speak Spanish. So many employees, like at the Walmart and places I go, they speak Spanish and they struggle to speak English. And so I just start talking in Spanish, and then they're blown away. They can't believe I can speak Spanish. They're like, "Tú no pareces. ¿Dónde tú eres? De Puerto Rico. ¿Dónde tú eres? Ah, yo soy Venezuela."
69 says, Swifty, we playing Classic Plus?
Yeah, when it comes out, we'll play it when it comes out.
Huey Magus always have the BOGO.
I hope they do.
Says,
Season of
Warcraft
Discovery.
graphics have improved a lot in recent years, it seems. At Atlas Loot 66 says, just tuned in. Looks ugly out today. M0
It's
says,
a beautiful
Pura Vida.
day.
Tonta Milanka says, what did you have for breakfast again? Crazy Loca TV says, busy te mandé un mensaje los otros días. At Proto13 says, can you read and write in Spanish?
Yeah, I can read and write in
Saxo
Spanish.
says, best things about Florida.
Winners in Florida are great.
King Goris says,
Winners.
Eso Rubio habla español?
That's why there's a lot of people that are they're called snowbirds, right? They come here in the winter.
Says, do you still talk to Paco?
I haven't talked to Paco in a while.
Stream Element says, M0 just subscribe.
Hey, M0, thank you.
At Andrew Newgard says, yo no sé.
Ya tú sabes. Let me put on my Apple Watch. Apple Watch. Man, it's still charging? It's still charging, sucker. Man, this sucker was dead. Alright, there we go. Charge that sucker. Man, we were kind of far. This order took us kind of far.
Says, how's your sister doing? She used to be on your videos.
Yeah, Kathy's doing well. She lives in South Carolina. She loves it there.
030 Hot Top says,
so
Swifty,
everybody lives so far away.
This time? Have you been to London?
Never been to London. I want to go.
Says, have you caught any epic lightning strikes on stream?
Yeah, a few. We're on a major. Man, we drove far. We actually drove far.
At T Days 25 says, sometimes dream of quitting my job and doing this.
No. This is a good side hustle. You listen, do this and test it to see if you like it. You got to get good at it though. Like,
at Blend Stewart says, hello. Evening.
Just
from
do it to
Sweden.
test it. Okay, so here's the thing too, chat. Let me give you some advice. First of all, if you want to be a Uber Eats or DoorDash driver, make sure to use my links which are either in the chat, or if you scroll down on my Twitch page down below, you click on them. And if you do 10 orders, I make 150 and you make 150 bonus. It's like a recruiter friend bonus. So that's actually quite nice. You just got to do like 10 orders. It's super easy. You can do those in a day. So if you're going to be doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, one second. Exit 92. Okay. Oh, that's I-4 eyesore. Okay, dude, I'm on I-4. Um, yeah, just try it out. See if you like it. It's actually quite fun. But you're gonna have to learn how to like, sometimes, especially if you're getting spammed. Oh, this is great advice for you. Okay, try not to get any tickets. Like if you're just starting to drive, right? Say you're in your early 20s and you just got a car and you're starting to drive. Try not to get any tickets because they count against you if you try to sign up for food deliveries. If you have like too many tickets, they might not approve you. You might not be able to get Spark because they Spark or Uber or DoorDash, they want you to make sure that you have a clean record. Whatever you do, do not get a DUI. If you get a DWI, it disqualifies you from everything. So don't drink and drive. That's like number one. You'll risk getting any kind of jobs with food delivery in the future if you do that. So make sure that you just be careful. Don't get any tickets. I don't have any tickets. My last ticket was 2013. I have 0 tickets. Oh, shoot. Oh. We're heading to the wall. Dude, I'm heading back to the Walmart.
Session says, water.
Picking up more. Wait. What time is it? Oh, okay. I have until 4. I told my mom said she could watch the baby till 4. So I have until 4.
At Proto13 says, Swifty, are you still going to try the new camera at 60 frames per second?
Nah, dude, I returned that. I got so mad. I returned it. It's a good camera for filming, but I wanted it as a webcam. It was a good camera. It was a good camera. But I had to get rid of it, man. I wonder. I wish, you know what? If the Osbot Tail Air was waterproof, I would put the top Osbot Tail Air up there. I'm looking for other solutions. Like I don't know. Maybe the GoPro. I think the GoPro definitely will work because the GoPro I can convert the signal to HDMI. As soon as after I convert it to HDMI, I can get the HDMI to get here. That's fine. I just have to. Man, I even got I even got an extra lens, the ultra wide lens. It looked really cool. I got the ultra wide lens. I got the fiber optic USB-C cable. Didn't work. It was at 10 frames per second. For some reason in webcam mode, it just did not work. So I just returned the whole thing. I returned everything. I got mad today. That's why I started my stream today, or late. I just put return everything, return, and I had to go to the UPS store and return everything, scan, and I got rid of everything. So now we're back to square one. What would be the next thing? I don't know. Can someone check? Guys, do me a favor. Check right now the new GoPro. The one there's a new GoPro. I forgot. I don't know what the name of it is. There's a new GoPro right now. The new GoPro costs something crazy like $800. There's a media kit that's going to come out this month for it. Has it come out already? Because if it has come out, I might be able to get it. Because I need the media kit in order to get it to work. In order to get HDMI out, I might consider getting it with the media kit. I'll put it on a credit card or something and pay back later. Find out if the media kit is out yet. First of all, I don't know what it's called. I think is it the GoPro 1? I don't know.
Arthurian Legend says, enjoying the content. Swifty, think you'll do IRL Disney Universal Park streams again when the kiddo is older?
Yeah, for sure. We'll go.
It came April 14th, 2026. Dempsey7
No.
says, chill, your setup is
The
good
media,
enough.
the media kit, the
Winnie
media
says,
kit.
my streak got reset D. Crazy Loca TV says, at Swifty yo te mande un mensage los otros dias.
Oh, okay. I gotta
Galdrina
check it.
says, Hero 13? Mystic
No.
Fear says, Mission 1 Pro?
Yeah, Mission 1 Pro.
Ivio says, at Swifty Mission 1 series.
Yeah, okay, so the Mission 1 series media housing kit. The media housing. When does it come out for the Mission 1? I need the media housing
At
kit.
Sub-Zero 6321 says, I'm gonna order some food. What app are you on? Poca Poca 69 says, Amazing Warrior Tricks 1 vs 2. Reivio says, at Swifty it came April 14th, so it's out already.
No, it's not out. It was coming out this month, at the end of this month. What, you must be talking about a different one. The media kit.
At Tobu Troll 2121 says, dude, I remember when you were still playing and streaming WoW, and your videos are probably over 20 years old.
I'll play
Yeah,
WoW
yeah,
again once
I remember
Classic
everything. You
comes.
still play WoW?
When
Love
Classic
from Russia.
Plus comes
Love it.
out, I will go
Zed
back to
Gaming
WoW.
TV says, do you still do gaming content or just IRL?
Right now, IRL
Mystic Fear
until
says,
Classic Plus.
there is a Grip Edition, Creator Edition, and Ultimate Creator Edition. Sub 3
We're talking about the wrong
says,
product.
Media Kit says coming soon still.
Okay, see, that's it. Media
Reivio
kit.
says, at Swifty the GoPro Media Mod releases alongside the flagship Mission 1 series action cameras, with availability officially slated for the third quarter, Q3 of 2026.
So it
Meow
hasn't come
Coke
out yet.
says, meow.
That hasn't come out yet.
Krasilik says, IDK am enjoying the
I can't get it
IRL
then.
stuff.
I can't get it until it comes out.
Crooked says, spam meow.
Yes.
Wenduwa says, Swifty you are a legend. Zex Gaming TV says, dude you need to take the cobwebs of your keyboard before Classic Plus. Squabble
Listen.
says, you guys are crazy wanting to watch WoW over this.
Listen. Listen, I'm going to play WoW when Classic Plus comes out. Not before then, because WoW sucks right now. In Season of Discovery, no, I mean in retail, WoW PvP sucks. TBC PvP sucks. So we need something new. We need something fresh. Oh, there's a Popo. There's a Popo. Popo. 1 star. Bing. So when Classic Plus comes out, then I'll play, but I'll play at night. Like I'll play from 7 p.m. onward. But I won't be doing long streams. I'll be doing like 7 to midnight. That's it. Because I got to get up early to do food delivery streams at 8 in the morning. So I'll probably do 7 to 12. So 5 hours at night and 5 hours in the day. That's gonna be my schedule. So I'll be doing both. I don't want to give food delivery up. I like it too much. It's really cool.
6 trips for $40, so you are paying for your gas. Crooked says, Soft was kind of fun, shame they abandoned it. Talk Folk says, what is Classic Plus?
I think
says, do you not like Mists of Pandaria?
Hold on. I think Season of Discovery, once it got to the later phases, they finally fixed a lot of the runes that were kind of bad for warriors, because warriors in general had really bad runes. For example, Thunderclap, it's a warrior ability that costs 20 rage. At level 10, at level 19, at level 29, at level 39, 49, 59. Each time there was a phase. At those levels, warriors are rage starved, meaning warriors don't get a lot of rage. So you can't afford to do Thunderclap. You never generate enough rage to do a Thunderclap. So if you spend rage on a Thunderclap really doesn't do much. I think the rune increased the duration of of reduced speed on attacks by 10%. So I think normally it's 20%. It would increase it to 30%. It sucks. It doesn't do anything, and it costs too much rage. It costs 20 rage. I mean, a cool thing would be Thunderclap costs no rage, and increases the duration by 10%. Then that would be, hey, that's interesting. That's cool. That's exciting. Nope. Most warriors never do thunderclap ever, especially leveling up. Once you got to level 60 and got a lot of gear, then it's different. Then you get more rage. The the there was not intervene. There was a victory rush glyph. When you used it, it increased. You get 10% of your health back when you kill a mob. You couldn't even see the increase. It was horrible. 10% is nothing. Eventually, like a year and a half later, phase 6, I think they changed it to 20% or 30%, and then it felt good. But it's too late now. It was a year and a half after, it came out. Those changes were kind of bad. They also did some balancing that kind of took the fun out of playing a shaman, and I was playing a shaman for the longest time. So they made some changes to take the fun out of shaman, because I like playing the tank build, and then they changed the talents around so you couldn't benefit from the tank build and get other, I don't know. They made it, there was workaround. I had workarounds. I don't remember what they were. I think it was, I don't even remember. All I know is they changed some things, and I was kind of like, took the fun out of playing the shaman. So I hope they release Classic Plus and they don't try to balance it too much. It will probably be super fun in the beginning, right? Because it's going to be unbalanced. Man, dude, we're getting a lot of traffic. I hope we get like dual classes. Oh, dude, I hope they add that. I hope they get ideas from like the which is that Ascension server where you have multi classes. I think that's great. I think that would be fantastic, because then you can play. Imagine playing double spec like Warrior Mage or Warrior Priest.
Piranica says, "I feel
Impossible
like
to
Blizzard
balance.
doesn't know what to do. No direction."
No, they
says,
got a good response
"Hello,
from Season of
do
Discovery.
you still play Stream WoW?" Session says, "LOL."
I think they saw the excitement in Season of Discovery. I think that's the direction they're going to go in. Some of those changes that they made in Season of Discovery, they were like, whoa, people really like this. Really cool. I think everybody thinks that Season of Discovery was great. I think it was fantastic.
Says, "Swifty, your overlay isn't showing." Skulligan79 says,
"Oh, thank you.
I always worry if you can't depend on Blizzard to deliver with current WoW iterations. Super subjective, I know. Can you depend on a solid Classic Plus release?"
We'll have to see. Like, if they make a PTR, I'm definitely going to check it out off stream. I'll check it out, and I'll know right away if Warriors are going to suck. I'll know right away. So we'll check it out and see how it goes. Like, depending if they have a rune system.
"Did you make some money on crypto, or it is not your thing?"
Crypto
says, "Phase 1 and 2 were amazing."
Yeah, phase 1 and 2, all the phases except phase 6. Was it phase 6? They did too many balance changes.
Says, "You don't really need to go hard on balancing anyway if you have everything available like in Ascension 1."
Yeah, I feel like
Boss Rizvani says, "Swifty, in retail WoW Arms Warrior can one shot but only need 10 cast of Mortal Strike, then demolish and fatality happen."
Yeah.
Could you look at it?
Oh, hold on. I'm not gonna play retail, dude. Retail PvP is scuffed as hell. What was I gonna say? I was talking about Season of Discovery. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. I don't remember what I was going to say. Damn it. Look. To be honest, like, if I went back to retail, I would not play a warrior. I would not play a shaman. Well, my shaman's actually pretty good. He has kind of like a one-shot, and that makes it fun. like for serious PvP, like if I wanted to do serious PvP,
Galdrina
just
says,
play a Disc Priest.
that is so weird. The overlay is up on YouTube and Kick but not Twitch thinking face.
What overlay?
I says, go.
What overlay? El golazo!
Galdrina says, the trips and earnings. Dimachski says, I see the overlay on Twitch.
Oh, it should be on Twitch.
Bill Fort Jordan says, I see it. Miami Rice says, I see the overlay on Twitch.
Okay.
Derugo says, I see the overlay on Twitch. Shaolankan 1
It's
says,
there, it's there.
Me too. Brainsta says, no, it's here on Twitch. I see it on Twitch.
You might be zoomed in or
Miami
something.
Rice says, Galdrina needs to refresh.
Oh, probably
Consac
refresh,
says,
yeah.
I can see it too. Galdrina says, hold on, let me refresh. Bill Fort Jordan says, LeMayo. Ava52 says, trips and earnings are showing on Twitch.
Okay.
Hoggerty says, I see it. Galdrina says, have I had refresh. My bad. Ava52 says, LOL. Brainsta says, just
It's probably
making
delayed
sure.
then. You
Does
probably had a
everyone see
delay.
it? LOL.
Yeah, it's there.
Poca Poca 69 says, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
I can see
Nev
clearly
says,
now.
that was a pretty cool Corvette. Ava52 says, she's smoking too much, just kidding Galdrina. Adri.194 says, did you play Ascension WoW?
No. I never tried it.
Galdrina says, girl, I don't do that LOL.
Ava52
says, ha.
Dude, I gotta drink something. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I need water. I forgot to bring water with me today.
Brainsta says, long drive iced it?
That last spark
Dan
order
Carter
took us far,
says,
man.
I can see the overlay on Twitch.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, I do want to play WoW, but I'm waiting for Classic Plus Plus Fresh. Not playing retail because
13 says, go to Wallace.
retail
says, what games are you guys
Look,
playing? Phil?
as long as healers are super broken OP, I know I see the benefits of having like OP healers because it'll incentivize more people to play them because there's a shortage of healers specifically for solo shuffle queue. But just seeing a Disc Priest grab the flag and be able to make it across the field with everyone on him and he's not dying, that just doesn't seem fun to me. You know, that seems like a little bit too broken. You know what I mean? One of the reasons, here's another thing. One of the other reasons I think that they're not going to implement like dual classes like Mage Rogue, Warrior Priest, you know, Rogue Warlock, like having dual specs. One of the reasons I don't think Blizzard will add the dual specs is because it'll be too difficult to balance. I don't think they have the right. They're gonna keep it simple. I think Blizzard really cares about the balancing issue, so they're gonna try to balance it. So I don't think they're gonna make it more complicated than it already is. I think hence the reason why they keep, you know, making it more simple. The talents are simpler. Hey.
They said they are done adding new classes. Bill Fort Jordan says, I need to get back into Valorant. Missed that game.
Valorant?
At Chris Bendix says, Frost Mage Warrior. Spatula Joe says,
Well,
is Classic Plus confirmed now?
What spec would you play? How about
At Dizzy says, maybe if they let you play two different classes but give you a special passive from both of them.
No, you get all the abilities. The hell with that. You get all the abilities. What do you mean, a passive? No, get all the abilities. At full strength, at full power. What would be the best combination?
At Hayam18 Bro says, I hope Classic Plus does update rollouts better. The phase system sucked. I didn't get all the gear I needed in phase 1 and then no one was doing BRD by phase 2 so I just couldn't play.
Oh, that's a shame.
00 says, GW3 seems pretty nice. I like that MMOs are still being developed in the West.
Yeah,
BIS genre.
I think Guild Wars has
Idokoki
has
says,
promise.
in Classic Plus you will get warrior healers who will heal will shouts and stomps XD.
Yeah.
Minka says, Arcane have a Swifty you agree thumbs up.
Where's the
Check
pic?
mark.
Oh.
Stream Element says, Dare Muffle just subscribed.
Hey, thank you for the
Kurt
sub,
says,
man. Hey,
Dispriest
appreciate it.
Rogue. Atonement and Burst. Dizzy says, I would play Rogue Priest LOL.
Rogue Priest, right?
Kurt says,
So you can heal.
Why is that message getting checked by mod LOL?
I think most people would play
Kazayok
Priest
says,
slash something,
Super Saiyan class.
right? Yeah, for the shield.
The
shield is too strong.
Says, it's not
Yeah.
the same because you got the same spell pool, you got the same amount to balance, except it's available for everyone so no one can complain about any other class because they can use it too. Adabas Rizvani I says, Arms Combustion.
Arms
Idil
combustion.
Koki says,
Oh,
Priest with shield and maze.
an arms fire mage. Oh, yeah. You do a one shot combust and greater fireball. No. You're fighting a mage and you charge and you hit him and then the mage blinks and then you AP palm pyro him.
Coca 69 says, John, did you know Adam the Woo? Florida legend.
No, I did not know him. No.
Adam R. Burns Scarlet Blade says, been a big fan for a long time. Here's 20 for energy drinks. LOL.
Hey, big shout out. Thank you. Excellent. Oh, thank you, man. Hold on a second.
Tangdil says, I am so happy for his finally coming to an end. For what to come to an end? Mika Minka says, Swifty the Arms Warrior was my reason fab I used to watch Swifty. Undername, Americom Lalo member the I Warrior. At Chris Bendix says, Warrior with the Hunter pet.
Ooh, Warrior Hunter. What would be the best? I think the best would be Rogue something. Because you can stealth, right? What would be the best? How about a Rogue Warlock?
At Galdrina says, that was a $20 super chat from MR Burns.
Oh, Super Chat. Hey, it was from Super Chat.
Says,
Thank you, man.
Greetings from work.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Let me see. Let me log into my YouTube chat real quick.
Vero Zero says, bro, it's so weird that it's 20 years later. Everyone is a grown-up with kids and stuff and we are still getting hyped over conversations like you, bro. What if Warriors had combusts and sheet like back in 8th grade?
Yeah, dude.
Piranica
Why
says,
not?
Rogue Death Knight would be toxic. At Africa XD
thank you for the super chat, dude.
Please explain
Mr. Burnt Scarl, thank you, man.
Crazy Loca TV says, I think the Necromancer Rogue.
Necromancer Rogue? I think
Sham combo.
Yeah, Rogue Warlock. Can you imagine you open up and then you load them up with dots. And then you finish your and CC. Maybe. Or you know, it'd be really strong. Probably a hunter shadow priest. Ooh, that would be a sick combo. Because you could just put a shield on yourself and just load it, or hunter disc priest. Oh my god, that would be a nightmare to fight against. He just puts shields up and he never takes any damage, and just kites. Oh, that would be
Crazy Loca TV says that's a shadow hunter or void hunter.
Yeah, no, but I think disc priest hunter would just own in PvP. Yep, you got shields.
81 says a shaman druid.
Shaman druid. A shaman druid. You get wrecked by the disc hunter though. Yep. Huh. Let me think. Let me see. Uh, the only way to get rid of the shields is with a priest, right? A priest has dispel. You could purge. Shamans have purge too. A purge might be good. Shaman purge might be really good. We're trying to think what would be the best. A shaman with purge? Yeah, maybe shaman would be good.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, Fred AV says $43.
Yeah. Yeah. It was slow, dude. I started late today. I started like at 12. We've only gone like almost 3 hours. I'm only gonna be able to do 4 hours today.
At Chris Bendix says Road Warrior.
I'm
Slam from stealth.
I'm only gonna do 4 hours today because
At Anton
I got on a little
Christiansen
later than normal.
2314 says Blood Warrior.
I'm trying to make a system where I can just leave the house and go and start the stream early in the morning. Right now, I've just been focused on too much on the camera equipment and setting up because I took everything down. I had to put it back up.
Wrecking throw 22-second CD.
Wrecking throw. I can see clearly now. We'll take a break after this next one. I think this is gonna be my last one. Maybe. I don't know if this might take me like an hour.
Taz Paranormal says, how you been? Have you checked out the vids I texted you the other day? LOL.
No, man, dude. Like I haven't checked them out
TV
yet.
Says, what about a necromancer Death King Paladin?
I haven't checked them out yet, Tazar. I haven't really I haven't had time to sit down and really check them out.
Lord Zebek says, at Swifty, the guys that been stream sniping you and WoW are under mega exposure RN. At
Mega exposure?
Says,
what?
I get it. We gotta do what we gotta do. But this is temporary, right? Taz Paranormal says, oh, okay, no rush.
Listen, hold on, let me see when that media housing kit's coming out for the media. What's the name of that thing? The GoPro? Wait. Let me check on Amazon. Amazon. What's it called? The new GoPro? What's the new GoPro called? I forgot. I'm looking for it. Oh, I think it's the Mission 1. Okay, GoPro Mission 1. Oh, GoPro Mission.
At Aid Candoid says,
1.
Doing Swifty things I see. Have a good day, man.
Media kit. Oh, they don't have a media kit. Yeah, the media kit hasn't come out yet.
Stream Element says, OD Joker just subscribed.
Yeah, dude, there's no HDMI output. The hell? Hey, thank you for the sub, man. Joker? GoPro Mission 1 media kit.
Taz Paranormal says, oh, I'm going to order my new night vision cam today. Evamiria TV says, what's more profit per 8-hour run, stream or deliveries? Asking for friend. Lord Zebek says, the Red Empire Pappy Putin is being exposed for his crimes including sniping you, Bachira, Nightman and more. Squabble says,
oh, really?
People are melting outside today.
Yeah, I don't know if the grip has the HDMI out. The media housing kit hasn't come out yet. GoPro media mod for the GoPro Mission 1 media mod I don't think it's come out yet.
Evamiria TV says, I got skipped by Soviet Red Empire.
What's that guy doing? When does GoPro Mission 1 Media Mod come out? Oh.
Hey, how you doing? There's some duckies underneath that
Oh, the
car.
ducks?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow.
Gemma Sasagian says, they are racist LOL. Lord Zebek says, over 100,000 views on the video exposing the guild, while community is rallying against them for being evil.
I like how yours scans super fast.
All the way on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many different orders are there?
Just two.
Oh, let me scan this one.
You want one in the front and one in the back?
Oh, you can just put it on the seat. On seat or floor. Separate them. Okay. And that's the separate.
Yeah.
Lala says, I never see or done pickup from Walmart. Do you tip the people?
That's I'm screaming. So I got the
Oh,
camera.
yeah?
Yeah. I got like a GTA cam going.
Bill Fort Jordan says, no. He's working LOL.
All right, thanks.
Why would he tip haha?
You too.
Ganku says, why would he tip the popo haha?
Guys, you know they heard you, right? They heard you saying, "Are you gonna tip the workers?" Listen.
I go to the bank and get a loan
Listen.
and gets a tip from the banker.
Listen. Normally, when I pick up an order, like when Sasha sends me to pick up an order, sometimes that we do a shopping order, then I tip. But since I'm literally working for Walmart right now, and I'm doing all these deliveries. If I tipped every single time that I got these deliveries, it would super eat into the profits. Since I'm working for Walmart, I'm just picking up the order. Oh, there's little ducks. Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of little ducks with the duck. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the duck has a whole bunch of little ducks. I wonder where he's going. But normally I tip. Normally
Lala Rusk says, my bad, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Lord Zevek says, wait, how does this camera in his truck box work? Is it tripod kinda dope? Panapro says, ducklings.
Yeah, there's a bunch of little ducklings. It's really cool.
Red Trunk says, how much can one make in a month doing DoorDash? I'm really curious. I know it's all different in all states, but I'm wondering how much can you average a month? At Kerbertard says, why? Lord Zevek says, this is GTA POV LOL. At Aid Candoid says,
okay, hold on. I know other people can make a lot more, but I've been averaging about $100 a day doing DoorDash, right? So $100 a day, and I usually do it for 20 days, right? So I average about $2,000 a month doing DoorDash, but I spend $1,000 a month on gasoline. So that eats in that. So half of my profits are gone, right? But if you had a car that didn't spend so much in gas, then you'd make more profits, if that makes any sense, right? So I would say me, and I'm not a pro, there's people that make twice as much money as I do. So for someone that, if someone were to make $20 an hour, so just do the math. If you make $20 an hour and you work on average 8 hours a day, how much is that? That's 160 a day, right? 160 times 10 is 1,600 times 20 days a month is $3,200 a month. So A pro can make about $3,000 a month. And then you got to subtract the gas from that. I'm a noob, so I make $2,000 a month because I'm a noob. I'm not a pro. And then I have a gas guzzling truck, so half of that goes into gas. So I make $1,000 a month. Hope that helps. Easy maths, easy maths.
M0 says also car maintenance. OD Joker
No, we're not
says,
adding car
no
maintenance. Listen, I'm not complicating things with maintenance, okay? If you want to calculate that, you figure that out. I'm not going to calculate that.
Panapro says,
See?
is that with or without tips? Lord Zebek says,
that's without.
do people
That's with
stare
tips.
at your truck?
Oh, people love the
Lomarask
truck.
says, car depreciation as well.
I don't add that.
Flamalivia says, included taxes? Cedius3 says, what if your rent is $2,200 a month? Akimba Jensen says, you really need to not ignore car maintenance LOL.
Come on, bro!
Lankan1 says, how does this work with tax? Salera says, how much does gas cost in the USA?
I get it
from Germany and it's like around €2.50 liter.
I get tax rebate.
CPM 619 says,
I get a tax
if
rebate.
If you were driving that Tesla Model Y next to you in red, you'd be making a lot more.
Exactly. True.
Yankee
true.
Says,
yes.
Do
yes.
you
I'd be
get
making a
a
lot
lot
more.
of tips?
No.
M0
a little bit.
We making it complicated for you, LOL.
Yes. Don't make it complicated.
Says,
it's
I
fine.
saw some young kid on YouTube saying he cleared 2K in a week. Factual? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like some people are lying, and they're saying they're making an insane amount of money. If it seems a little bit too difficult to believe, I don't think it's true, because like if someone was really making, like if someone said, hey, I did DoorDash for like 3 hours and I made $200, and I'm like, you made $200 doing DoorDash in 3 hours? That's incredible. That man, you must be in a super gold mine. You must have found, like, you must live in the perfect area. And I ask, well, what area are you in? You know, if you were really making that much money, I think you would keep it a secret, because it's kind of like finding gold, right? You wouldn't tell other people, because then they'd become your competition, right? So it seems a little too good to be true. So I think some people are making stuff up.
It's not worth it. Stream Elements says, Spike 417 just subscribed
I need water.
for 58 months in a row.
I need water. Hey, thank you for the sub.
M0 says, yeah, he has already explained he likes to do this and focus on the streaming.
Yeah.
Akimba Jensen says, I think people are digging into it because people care and worry about Swifty. M0 says, focuses.
I need water, man.
Lord Zebek says, are those LED strips in your box?
Yeah, those are LEDs.
Retron
I turn them on at
says,
night.
I'm a local truck driver. I will be getting a Toyota Grand Highlander in September. I was thinking of doing Uber or some food delivery for when I'm not working. How many hours a day do you do DoorDash, and do you make a lot in tips? Akimba Jensen says, and not everyone watches at once, so everyone joins and it's just non-stop talking about that, haha.
Yeah, I know. Look, I make about $100. If I work about maybe 6 hours, I make $100. But the thing is, like I said, I'm not a pro. I usually take orders that I'm not supposed to be able to really make. And I think I mainly don't make as much as I should, because I take every order. And I think to make money, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take every single order. You're supposed to, like, be very selective and only choose orders where you actually make money, you know? But since I'm just trying to rank up, like I was trying to get platinum, I was just taking everything. And so I'm almost there again. I hit platinum and then I lost it because I think I arrived late. Because I drive slow, right? I arrived late at a couple orders. And then I was trying to grind Uber also. And I got Uber to gold. But I think I think in Uber it's a little bit too difficult to maintain rank, because they make it extremely difficult, because Uber, especially in my area, tends to give you more than one offer at the same time. They spam you. Like say you pick up an order at the McDonald's and you're picking it up. As soon as you pick it up, you get in your car, boom, another order pops up. And then if you decline it, it counts against you. And it'll say it's like right there. It's like right down the street, right there. And then add to your order. Okay, you accept it. And then while you're picking up that order, you get another order. So you accept it. And then it has you drive to 3 different places, and then it has you drop off the food. And then because you're on 3 orders, if there's any traffic whatsoever, or if you miss a turn, or you take a little bit too long, 1 or 2 of them are going to be late, and that counts against you. And then that way it lowers your rank, and you lose your rank because you're late. So when I was doing Uber, I was limiting myself to 1 order to try to rank up, and I did it. I was able to rank up, but I lost money because I'm not accepting all those other orders. So yeah, I think in order to make money in Uber Eats and DoorDash, you have to be selective. You have to cancel a lot of the orders. Like you have to decline, 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 and just wait. Next one, nope, decline, and just wait. Next one, nope, decline. And then finally you'll get one that's like $14 for 4 miles, and you're like, yes, accept, boom. And now you're banking because you waited and you didn't take all those crap orders, and you got the best one.
I was planning to do food delivery on weekends just as some extra incoming along my full-time job. When I found out I need special insurance on top of normal one, which was around 150 British pounds month, I said FCK it.
Wow.
OD Joker says.
Wow, it's 150 more? Like here, I think I pay $70 extra because I have the insurance for doing food deliveries. We added it. It's $70 more per month. I think $60 or $70 more, something like that. I didn't, man, for you it's 150? Damn!
Says,
why so much?
Do you dispute the on-time deliveries? I believe you can have up to 10 exclusions for the on-time. You can also dispute...
You cannot dispute Uber Eats late ones. You can only dispute the DoorDash ones. If you're late on Uber, you're screwed. There's nothing you can do. It lowers your rating forever. You can't change it. You can't fight it. You can't stand it. You can't do anything. But DoorDash, you can actually dispute them. Yeah, up to 10. Oi!
Adalajan Dragoner says, hi, I admire you a lot. Thank you so much for all this years of content.
Hey, thank you, man.
OD Joker says, how do you dispute being late? Either you're late or not.
No, because no. Okay.
Is additional insurance a requirement?
Yes, it is a requirement.
Says, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain. How do you dispute it? Well, let's say you go to McDonald's, right? And you're there in the store, and they haven't even started your order, and you're sitting there waiting, and you ask, "Excuse me, do you have an order for Billy Brown?" And they're like, okay, we're working on it. So that what you do is you open the app and you say it's late. They haven't even started the order. When I got here, they haven't started it. In DoorDash, you put that in DoorDash, and DoorDash says, okay, it won't count against you. But then they take 30 extra minutes, and you sit there and wait, and then you take it, right? And then you're delivering it, but you're already late. So it doesn't count against you when you pick it up, because you have 2 times. You have the pickup time, how long it takes you, and then you have the delivery time. So once you pick it up and then you're on your way to deliver it, you're already late because it took 30 minutes for the food to come out. So the delivery is already late. So when you arrive at the destination, you deliver it, it's you're late. So now you can go in and you have to go into the settings or into the order, and then you have to challenge the late fee and explain why. I got to the store and they took 30 minutes or whatever, boom, and then they take it off. It doesn't count against you, but you only get 10 of those. So sometimes, like if you already used all 10 and you don't have any more, it'll tell you. It says you have to do more deliveries to get more free passes on lates, and you're like, okay. So now, since I already got rid of my 10, I don't have any more. Let's say I am at the same Taco Bell, and I see that they're taking forever. They haven't even started the order. You just cancel it. You cancel the order, and the reason they haven't even started the order, it's going to be late. You just cancel it. That way, you don't risk being late again. Oi. If that makes any sense. Oi.
At King Goris says, I once waited 2 hours for a delivery from a local taco place only for them to then cancel my order.
Ah, yep. Yep. But that's the thing you learn. You learn that, and then you become pro. When you're a noob, you just wait. When you're
Phantom
a noob, you
Wolf
just wait. Right?
787 says, Hey Swifty, are you
Hey!
making this your main source of content now? No more WoW or gaming content or what?
I'm gonna play WoW again, just not now. When WoW is good again. When PvP is good again, I'll play WoW again. Right now, PvP is meh. Merde. All right, hold on. I don't know what this is. Hold on.
Zane46 says, so never LOL. Randorpser says, when Classic Plus drops.
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna have to do an intermission because I don't know how long this is gonna take. I don't know where this is.
Says,
Be right
did
back.
you cancel your WhatsApp?
Yep.
Vsantic says, classic is the way. Phantom Wolf 787 says, oh okay, I don't PvP so I don't know much about that. At Marcel Dian says, on DoorDash, after you put that it hasn't started order yet or whatever reason for your wait, after 10 minutes you can cancel order without being docked. M0 says, do we have TBC Night Slayer players here? At 81 Wingo 80 says, make PvP good again haha. Midri says, PvP will always be the minigame in WoW. It will always get the short end of the stick, don't get your hopes up.
Yep, I know. Bailando, oh oh.
At Galdrina says, Swifty is doing Spark not Uber Eats or DoorDash right now.
Doing Spark. Oh my god, this is so freaking...
Phantom Wolf 787 says, that doesn't look like you laying on the truck lol, who is that? Daspula says, Orlando 000. Azure 907 says, yeah, image generation is pretty bad in general. At King Goris says, that's the off-tank taking a break.
Damn it! I can't find this apartment. Hold on. I can't find the apartment. and it's raining. I was sitting there walking around. It's a heavy order too.
Going to apartments sometimes.
That one doesn't have a number.
Lalarusk says, "Is the camera waterproof?"
Is the camera waterproof? Yes, it is.
At Marcel Dian says, "Apartments are tough."
Yeah.
Bill Fort Jordan says, "You're on a roll."
The thing is, I have a certain amount of time because
Red Trunk says, "You need a small cart to carry food."
I know, right?
Good idea.
Actually, yeah, there was a lot of groceries there. I guess when I do
Uber
groceries.
Eats Australia says, "Morning."
Morning. Great day for fishing, ain't it?
At Marcel Dian says, "Gotta love the 3+ story apartments with cases of water." At King Goris says, "Are there gators in that pond?"
Because it's a great day for fishing, ain't it? All right, I found it.
Uber Eats Australia says, "Gonna do 12 shift today, try."
All right. Found it.
Stream Element says, "The Achievement Goblin just subscribed for 24
Thank
months in a
you.
row."
Thank you, Achievement Goblin.
Gulak says,
Thank
"Indeed
you.
it is." Kazalu says, "Mayo."
Hello, Lo. Did you order the Merlick soup?
I did indeed. But I have a question for you. Are you
Ganku says,
Horde,
"This is not
or
AI."
are you Alliance?
Incinerate Gaming says, "Swift to jelly, swift to jelly, swift to jelly." Tiny Scripting says, "Did Swifty stop gaming or is this just something he does on the side now?" AppDog1995 says, "Big Beef Brigade." Stream Element says, "Catalysator just subscribed." At1994 says, "Mommy Sylvanas." Tiny Scripting says, "Sometimes that is also needed."
Murloc
Red
soup.
Trunk says, "Do you have any weird stories of crazy orders where people are being rude or argue with you?" Koki Pitch says, "This is so funny and cool."
They don't.
At Kangoras says, "Don't trust her, she's gonna try and break your helmet."
You mean like a Karen?
At Dog1995
Not really.
says, "Boo."
Boo! How long can you go? What a brother no. All right, how far is this one? This one's 6.4 miles, the next one. It's only 2 deliveries. Wait, come to a little stop so the chat doesn't say anything. Let's go. All right. It is a little bit raining today, but my camera's protected. I'm going to look into the GoPro. I have to wait for the media housing to come out. I think it comes out third quarter. I'll have to wait.
At Dog1995 says, "Do earnings show tips?"
Do earnings show
Galdrina
tips?
says,
Yes.
"Good call, LOL."
Earnings do show
says,
tips, but sometimes I get
steps
tips.
away are we from a hot tub stream? Player22 says, "Love the scenery."
360 camera. I was thinking about it, but the logistics of being able to broadcast 360 is just too crazy. And I don't think I'd be allowed to, because on Twitch you can only stream the other. I could. No, I can't even do 2K.
OD Joker says
I'm limited by my
720
equipment.
camera.
Yeah. 360 camera. Could I stream it? I think I could. Should I try? I have it at home. It'd have to be wireless. I mean, I could stream it, have a delay. I think I'd have to. The only way to stream it would be to stream it straight from my phone, but it wouldn't be bonding. It would just be limited by the cell phone signal. I mean, we could try it. I think I can only stream to Facebook, or I think YouTube. I think. I'm not sure. Wait, let me see what apps. Wait, no, I'd have to get. I have the 360 camera at home. I'd have to see. It'd have to be a separate broadcast. I don't know. Maybe I can stream it to my other YouTube channel, my IRL channel. I'll broadcast it to that. I don't know. And it'll be just 360 camera. It's possible, Ruru.
Adir of TV says second ingest.
Wait, second ingest? There's no second ingest. What do you mean? Twitch doesn't support 360. They do have vertical, and they have 1080p and all the other resolutions, but they. Oh, look, we're about to go into the rain. You see it? It's like a wall. We're about to hit a wall of rain, guys. I can see it. You see it?
At K4LZ says, are IRL videos coming back?
Yeah. I'll start doing IRL soon.
Rico says, woo. At King Doris says, I tried to stream on Facebook recently, but they have a follower requirement in order to stream. How am I gonna get followers without streaming first? So backwards.
Oh, you don't get paid for streaming
Clone
on
says, new Minecraft biome XD.
On Facebook though.
Gameplay Player 2 says, charge. M0 Dot says, Viva Lee Rain.
It's raining. Let's see.
Tron D says, chill.
Yeah, you don't get revenue from streaming on Facebook.
At Giannis D3W says, what is your favorite kind of food? OD Joker says, ever put the order in the bed of the truck?
No, I don't put it in the back there because it'll get wet. They wanted to put it in the back. I was like, nah, put it in the back seat, man. I already knew. In the afternoons, it rains here every day, almost every day in Florida. On Facebook, you make money if you for posts, for pictures, for
says,
shorts.
Swift, ¿cuándo vas a hacer un stream enteramente en español?
Ah, no, es que tú sabes que estoy muy ocupado haciendo cosas. Por ejemplo, ahora mismo estoy muy envuelto en esto, haciendo stream en YouTube, Twitter, y Kick. Esos son los tres, nada más. Yo puedo ir también a Facebook y a Twitter, pero dejé de hacerlo. Ahora mismo simplemente estoy en YouTube y Facebook. Digo, YouTube y Twitch y Kick, más nada. Um, Yeah, I could not figure out how to monetize streams on Facebook. I could not figure it out.
Facebook, Twitter, and Kick.
Yeah.
That's what I understood.
No. I stream on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. I don't stream on Facebook or
One says,
Twitter
Need
anymore.
for Speed. At K4LZ says, Swift, Spain won the World Cup.
Oh, golazo! That was last night, eh? I missed it.
Emmanuel says,
I go to bed early.
Yo.
I go to bed early.
Granick says, Rumble?
No. Alafaya? We're going on an Alafaya trail. So 3.6 miles, and I think this is the last. Yeah, this is only one more delivery.
Zanika one says,
That's cool.
Where are we going?
Right now I'm doing shopping orders. So it's basically 2 shopping orders. I think
King Goris says, didn't Facebook
Another
have
Popo.
something similar to Twitch Bits viewers could buy?
Yeah, they did have something similar where they would pay content creators, but like I unlocked monetization on Facebook. It doesn't make a lot. I mean, but when I do posts, like it posts, I do shorts and I post like clips and pictures, videos. They changed the way that the monetization works on Facebook. They made it so that any content you do, you can even post like text without a picture, and it's monetizable.
Jig 996 says, your car burns a lot of petrol.
Yeah,
Change to
a lot of
electric
petrol.
for min-maxing profit.
That's true.
Mechmorphic says, any games you grinding out right
But
now?
but what you do is
Gaspula says, today I found out Guild Wars has a mobile version called Guild Wars Reforged. Have you tried it?
Guild Wars, really? Guild Wars Reforged, but it's a different game? Is it a different game? That's interesting. That's where I think the future is too. You know, I feel like an MMO should definitely be on mobile, but fully playable, right? Like if World of Warcraft actually came out for mobile, it'd be different.
Same game.
Nah. Oh, it's the same game? That's cool. That's cool. That's what I thought World of Warcraft mobile was gonna be, but instead it was send your followers on missions. Remember that? That was stupid. Like I thought you could like control your character and just play on a mobile phone. A playable version of WoW on your phone. So you can do missions and dailies and whatnot, right? On your phone, so you don't have to be, you know, you can play when you're not at your house. So that's why when these new other MMOs came out that were from like Korea, from I think Korean MMOs, right? They came out and they had a mobile version.
No.
They had a PC version, a mobile version, but they did have.
Says, should do smart for Walmart made ban.
Yeah, they did have options for like auto running and auto questing and you know that kind of stuff. But I guess that was designed for the mobile section, right? Mobile part of it, where your character will automatically do stuff. But then you can turn it on when you're playing on PC too, auto run, and it'll run straight to where the quest is.
That best 10 times says, can't you get WoW on a Steam Deck? I am pretty sure there is a way if it is not official.
Yeah, but Steam Deck, no. The problem is Steam Deck. It's better just to use Steam Link and connect it straight to your cell phone.
Element says,
it's better.
Lupo just subscribed.
Thank you for the sub burrito.
Says, Why do you do deliveries for fun to go outside for a bit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Malavanwa says, I mean, Diablo Immortal is technically an MMO. I still have people on my friend list playing it cause I was into the game at launch.
No. 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 Look, Diablo Immortal is completely pay to win, man. No. 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 You gotta stay away from those types of games, man. Because their design is suck you in and suck your money. Because what they'll do is they'll be like, all right, you got a gem slot, right? You can upgrade the gem, and you can upgrade your gem, but it costs blue diamonds. Now you can grind blue diamonds. It takes hours to grind blue diamonds, or you could just buy it for like $1. You want blue diamonds? 100 blue diamonds for $1. Oh wow, I could grind forever and get one blue diamond, but I could just pay $1 and get 100 blue diamonds. Man, I can upgrade my all my gems and my gear. Yeah, let me spend $1. The moment you spend $1, you're gonna start getting offers. For an extra $5, you get 10,000 blue diamonds. What? 10,000 blue diamonds? Oh my god, dude! I could do so many upgrades with that. And then you start doing these small little microtransactions, and before you know it, you're sucked in. And at the end of the month, if you look at how much you spent, you're like, oh no, no, wait, I don't understand. How did I spend so much? I don't know. I don't know what happened. They got you. You have to completely stay away from the games. They're good at getting you to spend $1 here, $1 there, 50 cents. They'll offer you all kinds of crazy stuff to make you buy it. So you have to stay away because it's very predatory.
At King Goris says, Diablo sucks, just play Path of Exile 2.
And they get you with like, you can just play without pay to win and still have fun.
Says, catch you later heading to work.
Hey, take it easy, Tazar. Have a good night, man. He's heading off to work. All right, here we go.
Tamaju says, why does Swifty have 2 wanted stars? D?
The popo. We saw 2 popos.
Do you still live in that big gaming house in which you streamed like 8 years ago?
No, I'm not in there anymore. Let's see.
OD Joker says, what happens if we reach 6 stars?
Then we gotta run. We gotta run. At the light. Make a right. Oh no. I've been here before. Oh no, dude. This is bad. Oh. Oh man, these are gonna be hard to find.
Jester88 says, did you keep any of your arcade cabinets?
Oh, hold on. Wait.
It's Bane says, Swifty in the hood. Hordinanda says, what ghetto is this? Red Trunk says, is this where the Karen lives? LOL.
Wait, I don't know where the building this is. Oh, come on. Which one is it? Which one is it?
At King Goris says, are you gonna need a holy priest for this neighborhood? At Jig 996
I found that!
Nigeria,
I found it!
Nigeria.
I found it! I found it! Yes, it's here. We have arrived. I have 30 minutes to spare. Start scanning. All right, give me 1 second, chat. What floor is it on? Hold on, what floor are we on? I don't know. I might have to put in an intermission screen. Give me 1 second. While I'm doing this order. Protein.
Anyone like protein?
Yes, we love protein.
Protein! 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 Protein!
Do you want protein?
Protein.
Hey! Mind if I use that?
Cute little Murloc.
All right, hello. Can you guys hear me? All right. All right, so I think we're done with the Spark orders. I actually need some water. Let's see if we can continue with this. I actually need some water. Holy moly. Whew.
Bandii says, "You're so lucky to be getting rain."
Yeah, right? It rains every day. What do you mean?
At High Tech Reviews UK says, "Yeah, boyo."
Yeah, it rains every day here, man, in Florida, dude. Especially afternoons. It's kind of exhausting, man, to be honest. Every day, rain, every day. So in the mornings, like I put sunblock because it gets hot, during the day. But like at night,
Bandii
afternoon.
says, "We hardly ever get rain." SLFDSTRCT8 says, "People say new season of Discovery is very fun. Have you tried it?"
It's the same old, same old. What do you mean, new season of Discovery? There is no new season. It's the same one. What do you mean?
Joker says, "Is the trip's earnings counter
Do
stock?"
you think that it's new? It's new because content creators.
Food?
Is it new because content creators are starting over on season of Discovery? Is that why? Or they're doing some kind of like a thing?
Axel
Where it's a
Dory
collab?
says, "Why am I watching Swifty DoorDash?"
We're gonna head back to life.
At 352 GNV says, "Doesn't help that the tropical depression in the Gulf is just sitting still."
Oh, really?
OD Joker says, "It's a new season of Discovery."
What do you mean a new
Sam
season?
SL0
No, it's not.
"Season of Discovery looks like ass."
What do you mean there's a new season? Did they add a phase 8? No, they didn't. What do you mean? Season Discovery's dead. Are you talking about the content creators that decided to play Season of Discovery so now it's new because a whole bunch of content creators are playing it? Kind of like what they did in Classic?
Flarkin says, "What happened with the arcade?"
I had to close it. We're gonna head back. Head back toward the house. All right, we're good. So, all in all, that's all we made today. Five trips, 43.
Says, "Classic was new though if you didn't play the old days."
What? It's not an official new season or an extension to Season of Discovery. It's something created by the content creators. Man, this light's forever, man. Let's go. What we want is Classic Plus. See, kind of like Season of Discovery, where you only get to level 19 for 3 months. Yeah, and you get to PvP at level 19. That's what I want. With
says,
arenas, yeah.
"That's basically what gaming is now, a treadmill of content.
Yeah.
Once it's done, you go to the next version."
Yeah, pretty much, I guess. No, I'm not gonna play until I'm not gonna play until Classic Plus. Whenever that comes out, I'll play that. Unless.
Marga 14 says, "You got that on Conquest of Ascension, bro."
Oh yeah, but that's a private server. I
Granite
can't play
says,
there,
"The
unfortunately.
arcade was a fun."
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people really want me to play on a private server, but I'm not going to. That's the quickest way to get banned on Twitch and in WoW. Okay, so if Blizzard implements, there's some changes that might come in the future. I think they announced something like follower arenas. That seems interesting. I wouldn't mind trying that out. So if that actually comes out, I might come back to try it. Follower arenas. That sounds pretty cool. And then another change that they're gonna do in the future is they're gonna make it so that if people leave a solo shuffle queue, they get a deserter. So that means people can't queue sync a win trade. They can't win trade. They can't queue sync. Like two healers can't get into the same game and then either troll the game, cause someone to win 6 rounds, cause someone else to lose all 6 rounds. Toxic behavior. That might actually stop that. So that one fix alone might actually fix solo shuffle. It might actually make it fun again, or it might make it so that people can't cheat the system and can't win trade and can't queue dodge and can't queue sync, and they can't do any of that stuff. So those two changes I'm interested in retail. If they implement those, maybe I'll come back. But that's in the future. I don't know what patch that's going to come out.
Which is perpetuating people all leaving to the new WoW server.
Mm-hmm. By the way, when do those follower arenas come out? Is it, hopefully that comes out. Is that for the next expansion? Like, when did they announce that? I heard that on Ben Rookie's stream. He's talking about that. I don't know if that's going to be the next major patch coming out in retail. Unless it's
for Family 87 says, Project Ascension is so good ATM you have no idea. Tinker Class 1v1 Arenas is so great.
In Ascension there's 1v1 arenas?
Says, it's not on PTR, so it must be coming out later.
Yeah, it's not on the PTR, right?
Progo 13 says, Swifty, are you streaming again tonight?
No, because I have a friend coming to town. I have a friend. He's driving from. Palm Beach. It's like 2 hours. He's driving up and he's gonna come visit. He's probably gonna stay over. So I'm probably gonna just chill and hang out with him tonight.
Want Project Ascension just get shut down too?
They might shut it down.
87 True. Says, yes, sir.
I'm surprised they didn't try to shut it down yet.
Likely.
Yeah. So
Dog 1995 says, beefy beef.
So yeah, I think we're still a ways off from like I said, those changes that are coming in the future to retail. Does anybody know when they're gonna? I haven't read the patch notes.
I just can't go from POC 3.5 LK. Anton Christiansen 2314 says, is it Palm Beach P? Stream Element says, Bottom Feeder TV just subscribe.
Thank you, Bottom Feeder.
For Family 87 says, 8 months at least.
Does anybody know?
That's 8 months of fun.
Wait, does anybody know when the changes for where they're gonna make it so that you get a deserter in solo shuffle if you leave? Does anybody know when those changes are coming?
Viewers that actually stay live for hours. Not the usual drop trash.
Now I'm wondering if what Ben Ricky was talking about.
Swifty, did you watch the Avengers trailer that dropped today?
Oh, it dropped today? I'll have to check it out.
Kick says, it back go /3mxu7 odd.
I'll have to check it out.
JustinJ888 says, you need some wah-wah?
No, I'm gonna head to my mom's. My mom always has food, so I'm gonna head to my mom's. I'm gonna have a feast, and then I gotta pick up my daughter, and then I gotta take care of her for the rest of the day. And then I'm gonna prepare for my friend. He's gonna come over. I'll probably gonna do some research. I'll probably look at the patch notes and see when those changes are gonna go live, and then I'll probably look to see when that housing media mod kit's coming for GoPro, so I can get it. Unless there's another solution. I still want to figure out how to do back there 60 frames. I want 60 frames per second. I don't want 30. I want 60. So I got to figure out how to get 60 frames per second on there. This is UCF area. This is like really good for Uber Eats and DoorDash at night, like here, UCF area. I'm trying to get on the highway, and that should take me back home.
Great Sagist says, "Hey, at Swifty, do you still play any games?"
I play chess.
Vincent says, "The future of gaming is going to be crazy. You'll be able to do everything solo, but in a raid or party environment, you might not know who's AI and who isn't."
Yeah, I play chess. I'm playing on a new app. I'm trying to stay away from chess.com and Lee Chess. Those are the two main chess sites. They have the most cheaters. So I'm trying other new
Great Sagist
apps
says,
with less
"Nice.
cheaters because
I play chess daily."
I don't want to
Addy
quit chess. Oh, wait.
6 says,
Wait.
"Do you still have a Razer sponsor?"
No, I don't. Okay, so you play chess daily, right? I would imagine you have a chess app and a Lee Chess app, right? Aren't you tired of the cheaters? I'm trying a new app. It's called Chess Universe. It's a new one, right? I guess they have a lot of people playing. It's like 30 million people playing it. I find cheaters there too, man. Like there's cheaters in every single one. I can't avoid them. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to when there's too many cheaters, I play anti-engine openings, and a lot of times, sometimes I can win because I beat them on time. And I can tell right away if they're not using engines. And let's say I use the anti-engine opening, and they don't play like they don't play like an engine. They actually make tons of mistakes, and then I feel bad because I know they're a human now, and I'm just wasting their clock. So usually what I do is I create a fortress, and I just win on time. And then usually people with playing an engine, I'm still getting destroyed, but I usually win on time because I play faster. And I play 30 seconds no increments or 1 minute no increments, and that doesn't give them a lot of time if they're cheating to make the moves. 30-second no increments or 1 minute no increments, and I just blast out the first moves, because the first moves, like to do the armadillo or the anti-engine opening, is so easy. You could pre-move everything. All right, hold on a second. And then it's fun to beat the people cheating. Like sometimes when I can tell, like they're extremely good, I'm about to get checkmated, but then I went on time, and I'm like, cheater. And then I'll play against a total noob at the same rating and beat him. So so it's fun. It's like I try not to let it bother me when I face a cheater, though. I just get destroyed, and I just queue again.
That best 10 times says, "How much are tolls there?"
I got $1. I think they're cheaper because I have the Sun Pass, so I have a sticker.
MRMX says, "How much did you pay for the truck?" Miami Rice says, "Swifty, you can get a laptop mounting kit for the truck, then just run your stream from the laptop with all the USB and HDMI ports you need." Great Sagist says, "I am lucky I have a good friend that we play daily, making a few moves a day. We have been playing for like 1.5 years.
Oh, nice. Well, it's good to go to like a chess club. Like they don't have a lot of we don't have
says, "Ole amigo."
We don't have a lot of chess tournaments here, and there's not a lot of chess clubs in my area, so it's a shame. I want to go to a tournament. So next time they have them like once a month or a couple times a month. So I have to find them, and then I have to schedule to go to the event.
1995 says, "What's your stream cameras?"
It's a DJI Action 4. I tried the DJI Action 6. It sucked for webcam.
Says,
for USB.
"Start a chess club. How hard is it?"
No. It's unfortunately in my area there's not a lot of people. I would assume there's people that play chess, but online.
"You could volunteer at the villages, LOL." Ingleson says, "Does chess have a hygiene policy? Cause Magic the Gathering has a problem."
I want to go to a chess tournament. and take you guys with me.
Mayor 9 says, but how do you know that?
What?
At Dog 1995 says, wah. At $3 says, what do the stars on the stream mean?
Popo, police officers. But
At IIM Frost II says, you any one-shot macros today or not? Mayor 9 says, how do you know there is no one in your area playing chess?
No, I mean, if I Google Orlando Chess Club,
At the Nopco
there's like
says,
2,
did you know you
and
still
then
have fans from Europe
they have
from
events.
2008?
They have events once a month or something like that.
Says, we like to call them the Popo. At
So
Dog 1995 says, stream quality is great.
So there's not a lot of chess. I wish there was a
Cookie
place where
Monster
people
says,
play chess.
Did you see the increase for referral for DD?
For DD? Referral for DD? What's that? Dungeons and Dragons? Like DD?
At IIM Frost II says, when does the Razer Naga giveaway start?
I don't have any more to give
Galdrina
away.
Says, DoorDash.
Oh.
Cookie Monster says,
Oh, DoorDash. Oh. Yeah, I have the referral. Like if you click on the referral and you do 10 deliveries, they pay me and they pay you $150 or something like that.
Maybe. I love the content.
Nah. I'm not. I don't play it that serious. Like I'm not studying.
Senna Cake says, Yo Swifter, what's your favorite homemade food? Comida casserole. I don't know why my previous message didn't TTS.
Favorite food?
Cookie Monster says,
oh, I like Korean
check the increase
soup.
Alamo.
The
Capitana Gizmo
highest
says, instead of Razer giveaway.
Hold on. My highest rating is 1700 in chess. So right now I hover between 1600 and 1700. The cheaters are the ones that are bring me down. Because I can tell there's a lot of people at the 1600 to 1700 rating that are complete noobs and they're there at that rating. And I'm like, how are they even at this high if they play this bad? And then you also play against people that are unbeatable, and those are the cheaters. You know, or they're smurfing. They're either cheating or smurfing. And then sometimes I'll have like, rarely do I ever get like a stalemate. Rarely. It happens once in a while. Most of the time it's either I destroy someone or I get destroyed. It's not, it's not a close game. And there's a lot more cheaters than there are. It's like, I would say it's like 50-50. That's huge. That's worse than Counter-Strike. It's like 50-50. 50% of the people are cheating. 50. It's wild.
Maybe provide a different voice for each user typing to you. Cookie
yeah,
Monster
I don't know how to
says,
do that though.
I wanted to deliver today and this weekend, but the air quality was very bad up here. Soothing VR says, have you ever played Pokemon Go since you're driving around, Alec?
Dude, I heard Pal World was doing really good.
Vulcan.
I heard
wild is that's just Florida.
I heard Pal World is doing really good. Like really, really good. And I was watching Asmongold reacting to like all the drama from Pal World. Like how was it Sony? They were trying to get him shut down, but they failed, and Pal World still got released, and it's just destroying everything. Like Pal World is taking over. It's cool to see. It's not an MMO, right? Is it more like Pokemon Go? I don't know how it works.
World now it's fun. Playful Runner says, it's Nintendo because of Pokemon. Cookie Monster says, bro, you look like y'all getting the smog there now too.
A little bit of smog?
Says, Pal World added a bunch of stuff to it. It's been fun. It was Nintendo that tried to shut them down.
Nintendo tried to shut.
Says,
Oh.
it's open world.
Oh, Nintendo.
Purely
Nintendo tried to shut them
Open
down.
World RPG.
Ah.
Where the best in time says, like Rust with pals LOL. AtDog1995 says, wah wah. Bandii says, Hello World looks like anime to me, not interested.
So they have, is it, so can you fight against mobs in a group? Does it have proximity chat? I'm just curious. I haven't played it. Tegan was trying to get me to play it.
Noxxisux says, it's one of the fastest growing game on Steam in terms of sales.
Yeah, I heard there's like
Galdrina
900,000
says,
people playing
it's not anime LOL.
Like 900,000 people concurrent, like play it a day.
Noxxisux says, yes, you can do raids with your friends. You can open your own server.
Oh, wow. That sounds cool.
Hunter Demon says, hey Swifty.
What's up, buddy? So today was a little bit of a short stream. I only did 4 hours. I gotta go pick up my daughter right now.
Says, Pal World is the Pokemon mom says you have at home when you ask for Pokemon.
Oh shoot, I'm in the wrong exit. Oh no. Should I add it to my missed turns?
Swifty, what's the funniest thing that happened to you while delivering?
Funniest thing happened to me while delivering.
Long says, have a beautiful day, Swifty PPC.
I don't know. Funniest thing happened?
Tannerai says, yo Swifty, let's see some 2S PvP.
2S PvP? I'm gonna look and see the changes. The WoW changes. I'm gonna see when those changes go through. I'm gonna go do a little bit of research today. Once I pick up my daughter, I'm gonna go home. I watch her, and I'll just be on my phone researching this stuff. I gotta find out to see if I can find another camera. Because remember, I returned the DJI Action 6. I returned it with all the cables and everything. I returned everything. What's the most
interesting thing you have ever delivered? LOL.
I delivered a backpack 70 miles for $20. I got wrecked. But I learned from that. I can't accept those. That was a scam. That was a customer scam. I got bamboozled. So yeah, that was a customer scam. But now I learned from that. I talked to another food delivery driver, and they told me, "Oh yeah, the customer can scam you."
Would you rather eat Cheetos for live or Doritos for life?
Doritos? I like Doritos. No, I like Tostitos. Doritos? Yeah, Doritos are pretty good too. Who do we got? Galdrina, can you do me a favor? Can you find someone to raid? I gotta end after 4 hours today. I was hoping to get on a little bit earlier. Maybe tomorrow I'll get on like an 8, 9.
Do I need to look for someone to raid?
Yeah, if you can. I appreciate that. I'm gonna probably get on tomorrow really early, like at 9 a.m., 8 or 9 a.m. tomorrow.
LOLOK.
And that way I'll be able to,
later have a blessed day.
Thank you. I'll be able to go 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I'll be able to do 7 hours.
Mysticob 3966 says, have you played Ascension WoW? There is 21 new classes.
I heard about that. Ascension WoW, 21 new classes. Yeah, cool, man. Wait, do you find someone?
Monster Coffee says, see you tomorrow, Swifty.
I'll be back tomorrow. Not tonight because I have a friend visiting out of town. But at some point, like I said, I'm going to be doing WoW in the evening and deliveries in the day. Or deliveries in the day and deliveries at night.
Not yet.
Depends.
Kizzy25 Gaming says, blessings, Swifty.
I'll pull over, like, so you can do the raid. I'll pull over at the... I gotta find a place to park. Is today Monday, right? Oh, today's Monday.
Galdrina says, Venruki is on.
Venruki's on? You can raid him if you want. Raid Venruki.
CTNN Game says, what was the boomkin that you used to play with many years ago?
The boomkin? Oh, that was Hotted. I saw Hotted. He was doing GTA today.
Says, Big Walla.
Hotted was doing GTA. I think I saw him on YouTube, I think.
How old is the baby?
7 months. 7 months.
CTNN Game says, damn yeah, that was his name. That brings back memories.
Yep.
At Pizza 1301 says, potted was goated. Galdrina says, raid is started.
Oh, thank you, Galdrina. We'll park in this park right here. I'll park in the park and then I'll wait for the raid to go through. Ugh. As soon as I get home, I gotta take a shower because I got sunblock lotion.
Andy IE
Suntan
says,
lotion.
thank you, Galdrina. At Benjamin Ginder
Oh.
3315 says, didn't stop at stop sign.
Yes, I did. Calm down.
CTNN Game says, you got a kid. Congrats, man. 3B3
Oh, thank you guys.
says, what truck brand you go with?
This is a Chevy
says,
Silverado.
Swifty, what happened to your arcade? Stream Element says, Swifty has a Chevy Silverado High Country.
What happened to the arcade?
Says,
The
hey Swifty, hope all
I had to
is well.
close. I had
You're
to
a legend.
close.
At Coin 243 says, isn't it expensive to deliver in that car?
Yeah, it actually is expensive to deliver in this car. It is quite expensive, yeah. It'd be better if I had an economical car, but I plan on doing cargo deliveries in the future, and I think I'll be able to make more money with that. But in the meantime, I'm doing food deliveries. Let's go! All right, got Vin Rookie. I'll wait for the raid to go through. Thank you once again, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Nos veremos! I'll be back tomorrow at tomorrow I'm gonna get on super early, like at 8 or 9 in the morning tomorrow, for sure. Nos veremos!
Incinerate Gaming says, feels bad, man.
Thank you, guys. Let's see.
Vlad 3060 says, Swifty, don't forget to get out of the truck every once in a while and get the circulation working on those legs.